Uh, uh, I'm gonna fucking kill Myra. Anyway. Right. You're fucking dead. Last time we found our fledgling heroes, they had just made a return from saving the last of the captured townsfolk. After a joyous reunion between the denizens of the island of Mir, the mayor approached the party to express his bewilderment and his thanks by inviting them to accompany him for lunch the next day. At said lunch, the party finally got paid and decided to divvy their reward with their companions in hopes of avoiding future backstabbings. After lunch, the party then received a few days of downtime. And during this time, Vint studied, Azure made money performing, Valor cooked with the mayor's husband, and Tsalia returned to the library and researched various leads. Oh, and Squee learned Common, finally, and said his first words, or had his first conversation with the rest of the party members. What a lad. At the end of it all, Captain Caro finally recovered from his injuries, and the group set sail. During the journey, Azure's friendly card game was interrupted by a cannonball, so the party fought fiercely, manning the cannons and sinking one of the pirates' vessels. Making its move, the flagship boarded the drunken beggar, introducing Captain McCoy to them all. While the fight was filled with ducking, dodging, and parries, the pirate inevitably decided it was not worth his life and attempted to flee. Tsalia disagreed, and Nafia shot him right in the chest. As McCoy collapsed to the deck, his ship and crew fled, leaving his fate unknown. And so, the drunken beggar limped its way to Feyborough. And finally, the mainland of Urune comes into view. The morning air is cool, and a sea breeze gently blows past as you all stand on the deck. The morning sun rises, casting a light upon the land before you. It's been 2 weeks and a day since you'd escaped the prison, and nearly a month since you left Dawnbreak. Now, for the first time in a long time, your eyes fall upon the shores of Urune. In the open bay, 2 massive warships sit overlooking the open ocean, watching over merchant vessels as they enter and exit. As the beggar docks, you are greeted by the lively and bustling energy of a true town. Captain Caro leans against the wheel and lets out a heavy sigh. Well, can't say I didn't get you to the mainland. I appreciate everything you've done for me and mine.
If we need another ship to go and harass some pirates, we know who to call.
Of course, and I'd love to be of assistance. For right now, and he pats the wheel, the old girl needs repairs. She's gonna be dry docked for quite a bit, but I can assure you that whenever you make your way to Dawnbreak, I'm sure you'll see me. In the meantime, I could try to get a hold of a contact of mine, see if he can potentially give you a bit of transportation, help you along your way.
That would be greatly appreciated.
I assume I'll meet you all in the tavern, or at the very least, I'll send him on to the inn.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was an honor sailing with you all.
You as well.
For Azure, a few of the crew who had been playing cards with you earlier do come up and give you a pat on the shoulder. You didn't get to play much, but if you ever want to play more with us, we'll probably be around the tavern. Or you can come visit the ship. We'll give you a nice old swig of ale. The gangplank is lowered, and the town sprawls before you. Massive walls surround Feyborough. It's not as big or grand as Dawnbreak, or in Tsalia's case, nowhere near as impressive as Ironhold. But it's nice. It's well maintained. And it feels like home. Not quite, of course. There's aspects lacking, but it's a far cry from a prison.
Really quick, how do you sound?
Low def.
Very, very low def.
Yeah, low def.
What's going on?
Editing my mic.
Ah,
Yeah.
Alright.
Down.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Do I sound better?
yes.
Okay.
It's not as low def, but it definitely doesn't sound as good as earlier. But we can
Well, I'm
understand
just-
you.
I'm trying to do like stuff to try and fix the whole things coming through my mic. So
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Okay.
The town is open to you all, and you have a bit of time before Caro sends his contact.
Alright. I guess let's go find a fucking shithole.
What in the world do you mean by that?
Well, how long do you plan on staying here? Are we leaving today? Or would you like to sleep on something other than rock and pavement? Tavern. Anything. Inn. A shithole.
I mean, the shithole would suggest we would be sleeping in this type of tunnel.
You do sound a little bit muffled, Myra.
Oh yeah.
This is a sacrifice I have to make in order to stop shit coming through my mic.
We'll figure it out. We'll deal with it.
Like, whatever was coming through the mic, I rarely ever heard it.
It didn't come up all that often, no.
And you could just turn off notifications as well.
Yeah, that was the most that came through. That was the most apparent thing that ever came through.
Oh,
Well,
was
it's
it?
just
I didn't hear that.
well, like it's whenever I watch videos and shit, it comes through.
Hmm.
So like, I don't want audio on my end coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
There.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk off now.
And
One of us has to look for an inn.
We said everything.
we can do it together.
Then start following.
You all also, for those who actually care to look at your companions, they seem like they don't know what to do. This is the first time setting foot in a room after being either Amican locals or being freed from the shackles of their tribe in the case of Squee. So being presented with a relatively nice town seems to catch most of them off guard in some way or another.
I just turn back to them and say, just don't do anything the law wouldn't do and you will be fine.
Valor turns back as well, and after Tsalia speaks, says, "Are you three alright? Are you four alright?"
There's 3 of them now.
There's
There's not.
4 of them.
There
My
was 3
brain-
of them.
There was 3 of them. There's now 4. I do
Yeah.
say 4. Are you 4 alright?
Winston is the first answer. Honestly, I'm kind of excited.
I hate how nice you are.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an insult. Regardless, I mean, this is a new
You're fucking
land.
nice.
I could be mean if you want.
Don't be mean, Winston.
I could be mean to him.
Don't be mean to him either. You'd be sinking to his level.
Sink
Do
to
it,
his
Winston.
level. It would be
Join me.
funny.
I'm getting mixed messages here, so I'm going to
Fun.
listen to the advice of only do stuff that Valor would do and not do stuff that Valor wouldn't.
Good
He just
job,
follows.
Tsalia.
He just follows after you. It's Fane who seems the most put off.
Oh yeah.
And he does approach so that he can see you all a little bit better, but I suppose it's strange for me to be in the country that was once my enemy.
You know, that's a good point. What kind of armor is Fane wearing?
It is not the standard. It is not the standard
Good.
Amican gear. if That's what you're wondering. It's a
Good.
lot more personalized to him.
Good.
That is a valid point to make, Ben.
I doubt anybody will recognize you.
Probably not, but that's not really the fear.
Does he have an accent?
No,
Like
he
in-world
does-
accent?
he does not have an accent.
So he he.
That is a
in-world-
lie. Everybody has an accent.
Yeah, everybody has
he
an
has
accent.
he has the accent that I'm giving him.
Okay, what is the in-world Amican accent? Not that, or that. Whether
That
you're
would be
giving-
like asking. That's complicated because just like Urune, just like Diavarune, Danoth is technically one big country, subdivided into 3 nations. Before the war, there was a lot of mingling and, people coming to and from between each nation, and even coming from outside lands.
Listen, I'm just gonna assume that everybody in Urune is Irish.
So how long ago was the split though between the 3?
About 20 years, I believe, before the war. And the nations had always been split. They had been split ever since the severance.
I see your logic, and then I point to the island of Great Britain and ask you how many accents are on that island alone.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
There's so fucking many.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Trying to pick one single accent for
Okay,
Amica is...
what does he have? A Zinar accent, the capital city of Amica.
It probably would be closer to just the accent from a random Chucklefuck village.
Okay, Chucklefuck village accent. He's fine.
I mean, technically speaking, and I'm not trying to insert this into the game. This is just kind of a fun little thing that is sitting in the back of my head. Technically speaking, you can kind of, in some capacity, pinpoint similarities for different accents within the same region. Like, as the accent of the accent of the UK, there are multiple different variations of it. But that accent, people from the UK, I think, used to sound similar to how we sound today, but that shifted after our split. But there are still similarities within their own subdivisions of accents, just like there are similarities within the subdivisions of American accents.
Yeah. It's
Tell me first.
Danoth is very varied. If you're looking for Zynar's accent, probably be posh upper class British.
Of course they're cunts.
So what's your so is Urune actually Irish then?
That would make Diavrune Scotland,
Yes.
which makes sense.
All right, Sparky. I expect the best damn Irish accent you got.
No! Absolutely not. I can't roll my R's.
Just watch
Really?
Jack. Just watch a bunch of Jacksepticeye. You'll be fine.
I can't roll my R's. I also, if you go to Diavrune and I have to do a Scottish accent, Blade is gonna fucking murder me.
No, you just get Blade to DM the session.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But moving on. Fane. It's less fear of being here and more. It's a strange feeling. For the longest time, we were told that we're the enemy, that they were the monsters. And instead, they're the ones that have saved me.
Weird, isn't it?
We are no more monsters than any of you were.
Speak for yourself.
We are no more
I poke her in the
monsters than any of them were.
Nafia pipes up this time around and just kind of like pats you on the back, Tsalia. Well, if it's consolation, the mayor didn't seem to think you were a monster.
I just
Did we
stare
ever
at the
tell the man?
Navia's face.
Got it. And she steps closer to Fane. I'll take this scary one over that scary one.
You don't want to go with the annoying one? Good.
Do we actually hear cows?
There
Why
are.
the fuck are there cows here? Are they shipping them out? Oh,
It
cool.
appears that there's a shipment of just cattle who are just kind of like set up and being lifted onto a ship.
Allura's
There's
attention
a
slightly
lot-
deviates.
There
Ever so
is.
slightly.
You would remember that the mayor did tell you that there's going to be a lot of support from Feyborough in reclaiming and rebuilding what was lost in the invasion of the pirates.
Mm-hmm.
And given the destruction that you had seen, a good assumption is cattle and livestock are necessary. And, you know, there's some farm. There are some markets with animals for this or that. It's a trade hub. And, I mean, you need milk and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
So, you all are going to look for an inn.
Yes.
As you can see, I've tried something a little bit more experimental here. Rather than just titling them, I have given all the points their own little icons.
You didn't accept my criticism that there should be more shops and inns.
I wanted to keep it a little
Quiet,
bit
you.
more organized.
Like these are the shops and inns that are quick and easy to access. The ones that
There
are
you go.
openly advertised.
There you go.
The most well-known in
In-world
town.
universe. The in-world universe for me not being a fucking masochist.
I'm going to
There's a
Vint
shop
over here.
somewhere over here.
Yeah, there's a fucking market here. There's
Wait a
kid
second.
here.
Wait a second. Just realized something.
What?
There's no bathhouse anywhere. Everybody stinks.
All right. This is a problem. There was no
Live-
bathtub icon, wasn't there?
We live in a fantastic age where there are these things called cleansing stones and stoke potions.
I have no
And
idea what
also,
you're talking about.
we have these things called tubs.
Rich people get tubs, you fucking freak of nature. Well, no.
You would
Poor
also
people
know,
get wooden tubs.
Yes, poor people get wooden tubs. Rich people get the heated, fancy porcelain tubs. But that doesn't mean that poor people can't bathe. There's many different ways. Soap potions, cleansing stones, those are all cheap. And water is right there.
So Mira, you were talking more about the relaxing Japanese type bathhouse, yeah?
I suppose I was just saying bathhouse in general.
Oh, okay.
I like poking fun at the logistics of actual living.
You know what? Make me a history check.
Me?
All of
Gee,
us?
a history check for me
Yeah,
with my +9?
yeah.
Yes. You knowledgeable shit.
I missed my +11.
Don't get it.
You would remember something.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I'm a bitch.
yes, you would remember that. You are a fucking bitch. You would remember that this is a world that has come after another.
This is true.
You would remember that the time of the Severance, the Golden Age, where gods walked amongst the mortals, was one of fairly high technology. And while a lot of it was lost in the gods' war, there are still remnants of it and still knowledge of certain aspects. That's how Urune was able to keep such a decent standard of living for its people, even out in the villages. A bath is not a rare commodity. Certain aspects to it are. But hygiene is not an alien concept to even those out in the sticks.
People are too healthy.
This is totally unrealistic.
Be sick and covered in mud, you fucks.
Where's the plague?
Smell you need to smell awful for the sake of Tsalia. She
Where
wants
the-
that stink.
Where the hell is my mud core?
Rocks fall, Tsalia dies, Myra's out of the campaign.
Move me the rices!
This campaign is permadeath. If your character dies, you're out.
If I die in the game, I die in real life.
You die. Oh yeah, where's my fucking shotgun? Okay, we're getting sidetracked by people being stinky or not.
It's a fun sidetrack.
It is a fun sidetrack, and I gave you guys a little bit of lore as a treat.
To the end.
Oh, is that the end symbol?
That
Yes.
is the end symbol.
He used to have a sign behind it, but Sparky thought it didn't look good.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit easier just to see a house. It's housing. It's home.
Is there a bed icon?
There is not.
Damn.
Right.
Bed would work a little better.
You come before the old rat.
So, okay, there it is. Finally loaded in. So blurry. It's fine now.
Even from inside, you can hear there is a bit of noise and activity bustling about. What just happened?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Valor has shifted dimensions.
Where is Valor? I don't know what
Valor
happened. Here.
move ever so slightly like this.
What just? What is going?
Valor, back up. You're encroaching on Tsalia's personal space.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened there.
What the fuck?
That's
You're
what
all
happened.
broken. Why-
Oh, there's no grid!
There's no grid.
Oh my god!
There's no grid.
You can move freely.
You have learned you can move freely.
If we don't click into pace, what the fuck? Pace? Place!
You have learned you now have freedom of movement here. This is
Eh,
a more social area.
Fair
There's
enough.
no reason to restrict your movement here.
You've already
Well,
got a
we-
combat version of this map, yeah.
The grid's not there, so we can't. We have to move by mouse. We can't move
Oh,
by arrow keys.
I mean, okay. Yes,
Yep.
I can.
If you click on your token, if there's a grid, you can move by It's either arrow keys or WASD, one of the two.
Let me ask you this: would you guys prefer if I put the grid back up?
If it takes 2 seconds, then go for it. Otherwise, we're stuck with this, as far as I'm concerned. Ah!
Yay!
Click on token. Haha.
It was a nice idea and concept.
Okay, I have a problem now. You've taught
What?
me arrow keys. Why are you flashing people?
What? I can't. Are you guys done?
We're having a time.
Are you all done?
Okay. Okay.
Right. Okay. Boop boop.
We have
There
fun
you go.
here.
So you come to the old rat. Already
The old
inside-
rat.
The old rat.
Damn, I didn't expect it to be that kind of shithole.
Inside, you can hear it is lively. There is some music playing, and there is just activity.
Ooh, Blue Man's got competition.
Listen, I just want to be out of the sun at this point.
I want to take a nap.
I want to do.
It is the morning, and Valor wants to nap.
Hmm. I wonder who's important.
Gee, I wonder which of these characters are going to be important to the story.
it's like that fucking meme about the books on the shelf. It's like, I wonder which book they're going to take. So, Valor, Vint, and Tsalia walk in, and I'm imagining Azure is staying out for now. No, you haven't moved your token.
Yeah, this is the problem, motherfucker.
Are you not able to get inside?
He- Oh man, we are half an hour into the session, but we're basically just 5 minutes in, and it's great.
Oh god, I'm fucking losing.
Oh man, I'm having fun.
It's warm. It's bright. It's busy. You can imagine it's not as busy as the tavern by the docks, but it seems a lot of people, a lot of different travelers and merchants are either coming to relax, get something to eat, or getting ready to set out. In fact,
it's the main characters of D&D.
one familiar face stands up from his table as soon as he notices Tsalia and Azure. You're alive!
Okay.
As Lyle rushes
Who?
towards you.
We don't know him.
Good job. He was
Who
the
the fuck is this
fucking...
man?
He's the elf from training. The, one with the, anxiety issues.
Oh. Well, he's more important for
He's not here anymore.
he's more important for Tsalia at least, because he's been in 2 sessions with Tsalia now. When we heard the reports of what happened at the front, I thought you died.
I've been through a similar situation. Perhaps not a prison, but it was a cave. And it did have a similarly large and loutish creature guarding it.
I hate to be rude and interrupt. May I ask for your name?
Oh, apologies. Lieutenant Lyle Fellwinter.
Lieutenant now.
Indeed. I've been promoted.
It is nice to meet you, Lieutenant. I have assumptions then that you know who all of us are?
I have an idea, yes. I have spoken to Leandros. In fact, he was the one who put me in charge of supervising Azure and Tsalia's training. When we'd heard what happened at the front, we had feared the worst.
Rightfully so. I don't think many others got out.
Waking up in a prison cell was not fun.
Prison? You were prisoners of war?
Indeed.
For
Like
like,
3
what?
hours.
For like, no, more like 7? I don't know, we were unconscious for a period of time and then immediately booked it.
We woke up and, well, the security was a little lax.
We woke up and immediately started a prison break.
Yeah, it was fun.
And mild rebellion.
Yes, mild rebellion as well.
Wow, this is quite a lot to take in. I'm sure you all have quite the story.
It's a story.
And then, almost... this little shit over here pipes up. Lyle, what the fuck are you doing over there?
You haven't even zoomed in on him yet, but he's fucking adorable.
As
Who
this-
heard?
as this little bastard pops up from the table. Pardon me. Now, Lyle, we were having quite a lovely meal, so what the fuck is going on here? And he looks at you, Valor, and then over to you, Azure, and then to Winston. Are these your friends?
Oh boy. He's a slut.
Valo crosses his arms and looks down at this fucking cat.
Then steps back.
Oh my god, he's so racist.
No, I would take that as an insult if you weren't so cute.
And you might be.
Apologies. My name is Ren. I was an adventurer's assistant for Mr. Lyle here. However, my duty is done, seeing as all I was meant to do was what was it, Lyle? Babysit you until you got to Feyborough? It was bodyguard duty. Babysitting, yes. Anyways, introduce me. Come on.
This thing.
He is a total, towering, just gargantuan 5'3".
He's so small.
He's Napoleon!
Wait, hold up. Is this that cowboy twink?
He is indeed a twink.
There was a joke Sparky and I were having before the campaign started.
Oh boy.
I'll get us some
Ren.
room. We double it up as normal?
Actually, I would prefer a lone room.
Alright. Fucking 5 rooms.
So, are we going to sit at the large table, have a little bit of conversation?
I don't see why not. You said you wanted introductions, yes?
I would love introductions.
Well,
Pardon my asking, but you said you are an adventurous assistant?
Not an adventurer's assistant. I was an adventurer working as his assistant.
I see. Tsalia just looks him up and down.
Sorry, let me be a little bit more formal. Ren Thornwood. Expert in the druidic arts.
You're a druid.
What can I say?
There's a stick on his back.
He's indeed small. Lyle pinches the bridge of his nose. Before we get too far into this, one of the long tables up by the stage, I'm certain that would be a nice place to sit and discuss. I'm sure you're eager to learn what happened while you were away.
that would be good information to know. But I'll have a seat then.
Yes. And he will move over here. And Ren is going to bounce between following any of these three.
I will be sitting here.
Lyle will give you a small smile.
I will sit here.
Oh, motherfucker, don't want to take the head of the table?
I will
Ren
take
is going to
that.
sit next to you.
Alright, I will sit.
Oh, you want to sit next to the twink.
I mean... No, I'll take head. Here, I'll take head at the table. Ren can sit next. Azure can get there. We'll put Winston
You assume
Mm.
Azure wants there.
here. Fane will get the other head at the table.
Nafia is actually going to sit next, like in between Winston and Fane. And
Hey. Look, when you assume that you're assuming about assuming, you assume a bit too much.
as Ren sits down,
Yeah.
as Ren sits down, he like sits, straight up, hands in his lap, and he very much like tilts his chin up and is just looking side to side at the two Dragonborn at either side of him. Lyle looks after Vint, who and just watches as the innkeeper comes over and
Yo.
nods to Vint.
5 rooms.
Beautiful. 5 rooms. Alright. We have 4 single rooms and 3 double rooms.
Shit. I guess take the 3 double rooms and then 2 of the singles.
2 of the singles. Alright.
How does that doesn't work out map-wise, does it? No,
It does.
It does.
It does.
Saves.
Alright. Let's just see here. So that will be 3 double rooms. I believe. Let me check something real quick because I got it actually math in my head. I believe I gave you fuckers.
I'm rich.
You are indeed rich. I just gotta find the
Wait,
costs.
I was rich, and then we all got paid the same amount, and I maintained my rich status in the party.
You fucking did indeed. I thought, is it in party notes?
What are you looking for?
It's in resources.
Oh, it's in resources. Oh, thank you.
Should be.
There it is. Okay. So, let's see here. It is a mog list. Okay, so let's get.
2 gold, 5 silver? No.
Yep. Yes, because there is
Yes.
a little bit of an overhang from the double rooms being just a little bit more pricey.
Okay, 2 gold, 5 silver. I hand that over.
Pleasure. How long will you all be staying?
I'd say at least 3 days.
Okay. If you would like to pay up front now, I can dock off the gold. Otherwise, just pay per day.
Pay for day might be better because if something comes up.
I'll pay for tomorrow too. Might as well.
Alright. So, that will be just another 2 gold.
Cool. I almost hit add. I almost made my money back. Alright.
You with the big group over there?
Oh, yeah. I met some friends, I guess.
Well, Barmaiden's walking around. If you want any food, let her know.
Gotcha. Hand over some keys.
And he goes back to washing some of the mugs.
Did I get keys? What?
He did hand you over the keys.
Okay. I did not hear that. I will head back. Here's your single room. I'm keeping a single room. I fucking throw the other 3 in the middle of the table.
Valor picks up one of them.
Well, now that everyone's here, I suppose I can fill you all in together.
Again, before that, introductions.
Oh, yes, sorry. My apologies.
That is
It's-
alright.
It's not every day you see someone you think you've lost.
Of
He
course.
looks between Azure and Tsalia.
I distinctly look a little towards Azure. Don't really say anything.
But, yes, introductions. As I stated, my name is Lyle Fellwinter, and this is Ren Thornwood.
I almost choked on water.
My name is Valor Zephynight.
Wait, you have a fucking last name?
Yes.
I'm very
month.
sure we all
Nearly
do.
2 months! Never told me this!
It was not information you asked for.
Fucking... I'm Vint.
What is your last name, Vince?
Man, if I knew, I'd fucking blab. I still wouldn't blab, actually.
You know, this explains a lot.
Winston raises a hand. Winston Klaus, at your service, adventurer extraordinaire, local folk hero, you know.
Ah, there it is, the lack of humility.
feel like you have any of that either.
Hey,
Nafia, and he's an idiot. Don't listen to him.
I throw a copper coin at her forehead.
Ah!
That was talking about Winston.
Oh, he said her.
No. I said Nafia was talking about Winston being an idiot. Right?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Oh, then I don't. Look.
I thought you were paying Nafia for insulting Winston.
Same, not gonna lie.
That's fucking great. I don't do it though. Oh, man.
Fane Hollow. Squee!
Alright, calm down.
Okay. Fine.
Look. I know we gave you the name recently, and you're excited about it. But that hurt my ear.
Sorry.
He's just living up to his name.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you all. I assume your other companions you either met along the way or also met in the prison? I can assume.
Or the boss party. Oh yeah, Azure didn't introduce himself.
Well, Lyle knows Azure!
Eh.
Lyle's asking about all the new people.
Azure introduces himself, forgetting he met Azure.
I don't think Tsalia even introduced herself. I thought it was implied that they knew.
Tsalia, I don't think
I know Lyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Azure, go ahead, introduce yourself.
But Ren does not know Azure.
Actually, funnily enough, Ren does nudge Azure. Lyle may know you. However, you can introduce yourself to me.
Don't do it.
Azure Cloud Strife.
You could just come up with a last name every time you introduce yourself. No, I'll fuck off. Don't worry.
Goodbye.
No. I think Buzz left.
Come
Okay.
I haven't.
Azure looks down.
Both Azure and Valor look down at the Catboy.
Loving all the attention. Ooh, at my service.
I don't think he means that kind of service.
I think he does.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know who to trust here.
Trust me.
Well, you'll just
Always trust me.
Tsalia is just going to roll her eyes.
Valor would put.
You'd better not keep me up tonight.
Valor.
Valor would also.
Wait, let Valor go.
No.
I said Valor would also pipe up to say, I mean that will be your decision. To decide who to trust now, wouldn't it be?
Well, I'd like to get my hopes up here for a little bit.
You'll
I
have
mean-
more fun if you trust me.
You see, he knows exactly what I mean.
Can I cast Mage Hand and just clasp it over Vint's mouth?
Go for it.
I cast Mage Hand over Vint's mouth.
I will dodge it.
You are sitting in a chair. This is going to be a bit difficult here.
I have a slap fight with the hand.
While that's going on, Lyle motions towards Tsalia and then kind of waves a hand towards Ren. This young woman is Tsalia. She was one of my recruitments from Urune. Oh. Up in the chilly north. No wonder she's so frigid.
Tsalia is just going to raise both of her eyebrows and just stare towards the cat.
Oh. It's a joke, dear.
I'm sure.
You don't have much humor up there, do you?
Not in my line of work.
She has a little
Poker in
bit
the
of
cheek.
humor, just not the humor you're thinking of.
Oh, well, what is the humor I'm thinking of?
Grim.
Was it Grim that I was thinking of? I don't think it was.
Not your humor, her humor.
Oh, well, I suppose that's not surprising given where she's from. Anyways, Lyle, I believe you had something to handle here. Don't let me take up more of your time. Quite. Well, as I was saying, after the lines collapsed... Actually, no, you went missing first. Sorry, it's a bit of a blur.
What do you mean the lines collapsed?
After the adventurers went missing looking for Amican scouts, there was a massive offensive against Urune's front lines. Some of the major forts held, but at a great cost. Most of our first defenses fell. We've managed to take back some territory in the days since, but it has been costly. I'm actually being sent up to man a recently captured fort to shore up its defenses and reinforce our new front line.
That's why you sound depressed.
Well, mostly it's just... I didn't exactly become a lieutenant under the best of terms. Or best of circumstances, really.
I suppose I should hold off on my congratulations.
No, it's a big promotion. So, congratulations are appreciated. Captain Leandros says that is something I should be proud of. It's not every day that, you know, a normal foot soldier ascends the ranks. I just wish it was under better terms.
Think of it this way. You were chosen for the position because they could think of no one better to take over the spot in a dire circumstance.
That gets a small and somewhat sad smile out of Lyle. Captain Leandros said the same thing.
Oh god, I'm thinking like him as well.
sure he would love to learn of your survival. However, I'm certain you all would get back to Dawnbreak faster than I could send a letter.
Most likely. I don't.
are?
Sorry, you go.
No. Continue. You go.
Where to go?
I-
We're having an... Okay, never mind. Sorry.
No. I don't believe we will be staying all that long, though plans could change at the drop of a hat. It is not uncommon.
You should take some time to rest. You just escaped Amica.
Well, that was 15 days ago.
Really?
We were on Mirstone, island of
Yeah.
Myra for a little while.
You haven't happened to hear about the pirate invasion, have you?
Pirate invasion? I'm sorry.
Maybe a bit of an over-exaggeration, but yes.
There was... how do we put this? A group of pirates that invaded the island, ransacked two of the villages, kidnapped most of the townsfolk in said villages, and were going to attempt to sell them into slavery?
Supposedly hired by Amica.
Supposedly hired by Amica, and a different benefactor as well.
By
Though
the
that other
gods.
benefactor remains unknown.
By the gods. I'm... I don't even know what to make of that.
Currently, considering the fact that the pirates have left, since their captain is kind of indisposed at the moment, they are receiving some aid, I believe. So they are in a better spot than they were.
Thanks to Nothia, we may very well not see that captain again.
Nice shot.
One can hope. Oh, and thanks, Vint. I appreciate it.
Normally suck, though.
Not you two.
So you've
When-
all quite been busy.
Indeed.
Yes.
Would have been here a bit faster, but unfortunately, our transport was here
Battered and bruised.
and shoved in a very tiny box.
He was one of the ones captured and subsequently injured in the process, so we had to wait for his recovery.
Don't apologize. You've all done an amazing thing. I believe you all should be very proud of what you've done for the island of Myra and her people. Saving imprisoned townsfolk. It's no small deed.
Yes, well, with what you've said, it's worrying, to say the least. It seems as though Amica might be, well, might have a few new tricks up their sleeves.
Perhaps. But we only have one choice if we are to survive. We must persevere. Ren kinda leans back a bit in the seat. So, big, strong adventurers and heroes. Quite a score. Tell me, are you all in an adventurers guild?
I've avoided an adventurers guild for 15 years. It took 15 years for Leandros to carry me without adventurers.
I was dragged here kicking and screaming.
I don't get along well with guilds or groups.
Well, that's a pity. What about you, Big Blue?
Which one?
The one right... The other Big Blue that didn't answer me. Are you in a guild? Oh, now you're just teasing me.
You make it quite easy.
I mean, perhaps I like to be teased. Now you're just flirting. Respond, please. I would like to know. Unfortunate. I was looking for a new adventurers guild. Hoping to make a bit of a name for myself with one. But I can at least delight in your presence for the night. You all seem a fun bunch, except for Lady Gloom over there. I'm sure you have a heart of gold, sweetie, but you're a bit scary.
That's the point.
Oh, I can show you how nimble I am.
Run.
Oh no, I know. But she doesn't scare me that much.
Where'd you get the fucking cup from?
I'm just going to...
Fuck.
I just lean over to Lyle and whisper in his ear, "How have you managed to survive with this thing?"
I don't know, really. I ignore him mostly, and it seems I'm not his type.
Consider yourself lucky.
You should too.
Oh my god.
He likes teasing you, it seems. However, I don't think he's really got his eye on you.
He'll lose
Moment,
interest
he'll ignore
eventually,
you.
or he will be missing.
Give him a moment and he'll probably ignore you. He's got two shiny ones right next to him. Yeah, Ren is most certainly just like glancing between glancing between Valor and Azure, just as if they are fine. How does one even describe the interest he is giving them?
Slut.
He is
Yes.
slut.
I called it at the very fucking beginning.
He is eyeing them with slutty intention.
He's eyeing them as one does a nice piece of jewelry.
Slutty intent. You know malicious intent? No, this is slutty intent.
That just fucking reminded me as played Cyberpunk recently. You look like a fuckable piece of meat, are you?
Jesus Christ, what?
So, Valor, I'm interested to learn more about you.
Oh, what about me are you interested in?
Well, big strong man like you. Work on a farm? or maybe a soldier.
I actually did work on a farm, yes.
Ooh, a farm boy.
My younger years. Before I became an adventurer.
Oh, yes, the life of adventure always changes one. But a farm boy never truly loses his spirit, now does he?
No, different.
Quite not, no, you're correct in that aspect.
Got quite pretty scales. They're shining.
I've been told that by many who have looked after them.
It is around this time that the barmaiden does, or the barmaiden does come over. Can I get any of you something to eat?
Oh, thank fuck. Yes.
Well, you all know the menu. This place, because it's a little bit more of a major settlement, is actually going to have access to where the fuck I just had it.
Party resources.
Yeah, I have it. This one is actually going to have access to wealthy meals.
What, we can't just go eat at a banquet?
I'll get a comfortable.
I'll get a wealthy.
Okay.
I like my money.
I like my money.
I'm saving money for possible emergencies that crop up. I will also go comfortable.
I want to punt that dog already. I have enough dogs to fucking listen to as it stands, motherfucker.
Azure, what style meal are you getting?
Poor. Comedy?
And what meals do you think your companions are going to get? Absolutely.
Oh shit! How much gold were we rewarded at the end of
15 each.
15
Okay.
each.
God,
I feel like
somebody remembers because I did not mark it for Squee.
I feel like Fane and Winston would both just get comfortable.
Same with Nafia. Kind of feel like Squee might get the most expensive thing. Or the least expensive thing, depending on how you want to play him.
He wants flavor.
So how much? What's the most expensive here? This fucking
8
silver.
Wealthy? 8 silver. Yeah, he'll give a gold up.
I thought wealthy was 2 gold.
Nope, it's
That
silver.
is for the inn stay.
Oh, I misread! Thank you for catching that.
Does he get 2 silver and change?
Yes, he does. And
He's
she
excited about them shinies that he just got back. Like, what?
absolutely
I
is.
fucking traded 1 shiny for 2 and food? What the fuck?
His mind is fucking blown. So, how did you come across all your companions here?
Well, we met most of them at the prison. And we met the one that's fawning over the silver in a cave.
I see.
Which of us stabbed him?
Did any of us actually stab him?
I know I stole off of him.
I don't think any of us actually stabbed Squee.
He was a...
Never took damage. Cool.
He was, shall we say, not as cruel as his brethren. He was actually willing to listen to reason and put down his weapons.
He is the king of the goblins of Mirstone. The last of his kind.
He's the only goblin left on Mirstone that is now here.
So, Mirstone doesn't have any goblins anymore.
Yes.
For the
And then-
second time, apparently.
Second time.
Yes, we forgot to fill in the part where apparently the pirates hired goblins as well.
Seems like quite a web.
Oh yeah. Squee said something about the pirates having both Amica and Urune armor on board, right?
That most likely was a ploy. Many pirates do put on the armors of the different kingdoms to stage deceptions.
Oh, actually, well, now I can actually say things a little bit better now. The pirates weren't the ones wearing the armor.
The fuck?
That immediately catches Tsalia's attention and looks over.
Those are the guys that I think were hiring the pirates.
Urunian armor hiring pirates.
It was both the armors, remember?
They were together.
Yes.
That's not good.
That is very not good.
No, that is awful, actually.
For you, Squee, you're fine.
Squeen, you're getting executed.
Wait, what? No! In response to you, Vinci. Okay, yeah, alright, I'm glad. So, what I'm getting from this is that either... No, actually, no, regardless of what I'm getting from it, it just means that Urune has some very big problems.
There's spies in our midst.
I'll have to keep a lookout at my station.
Be very
Spies,
careful
traitors.
who you give this information to.
When you were captured and taken prisoner, do you have any memories of it?
Very
Vaguely.
faintly.
I think I'm the I think I tried to jog everyone's memory. I'm the only one who remembers getting knocked out.
Do we all remember getting knocked out?
Once Vint would refresh your memory, you would.
Okay.
We don't entirely know what happened. We were patrolling, looking for scouts, and in the next moment everything was black. Would suggest somebody either was very fast with a club, or they were using magic. Very
Okay,
powerful
no.
magic.
I didn't feel anything in the back of my head.
Either way, that's... Why would they take you prisoner and not kill you like the rest?
Well, that is a very good question. Something about... Do I have the note or does Valor? I think
I
Valor
have the
has the note.
I have the
Valor,
note.
Valor has it.
I believe, Valor, you have a note. Something about... They wanted to question us for something. They never got the chance, though.
May I see the note?
Fuckers forgot that I am a thief. Or didn't know, and so didn't take all of my stuff.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
But
I left my lockpick in the boat!
You have multiple of those.
That was my spare. The spare fell through the crack.
You can buy a new one. Calm
You
down.
know how annoying it is to buy lockpicks?
Just go to the blacksmith. They need locksmiths. You can pose as a locksmith.
Do you hand over the note?
He's gonna eat it immediately.
Right back.
I look over at him and I ask him a question. Do you mind if I write down what is on the note and hand it to you? I'd like to be able to give this to Captain Leandros, but I want it to exchange
Sorry,
as
I'm
little
back.
hands as possible.
I'm not going to keep it. I just want to see it.
You can
Of course.
trust Lyle.
All right.
I was going to
apologize.
say that before I left, but
If you had said that, if you were going to say that before you left, then Valor wouldn't have asked the question.
There's
He
just
would-
something I want to confirm.
He would hand the note over.
He doesn't even pick it up. He just kind of like taps it on the table and drags it closer. And you can see, you watch as his eyes scan the page, reading and reading and reading, and then once it gets to the bottom, you watch as the color drains from his face.
Oh, good. That's fun. It's always fun.
That is exactly what I was afraid of.
And what were you afraid of, if I might ask?
With the two fingers, he flips the page around and taps the sigil on the bottom. That, my friends, is the insignia of the Grim Eye.
the Grim Eye?
Well, who's the fuck it was it?
Amica's Legion of Spies.
Joy.
Oh, wonderful.
We
Do you
don't.
happen to have any idea what they wanted out of us?
Well, we don't even know much about the Grim Eye in general. All we know is that their whole purpose is sowing discord. It's possible that they wanted to interrogate you for any more information, or at worst, use you for some further plan.
Well, it's a good thing we fucked those plans up.
He slides the page back to you, Valor.
I pick it up and put it away again, rolling it back up.
That is perhaps one way to look at it. Watch your back.
I always do.
They've been...
And you yours.
Trust me, I will.
And perhaps, as Tsalia glances over at Ren, maybe get some better bodyguards.
That is quite rude. I think I'm very fine as a bodyguard. He got here safe.
You can be so easily distracted by a good fuck, and I know it.
Not when I'm on the job. Not when I'm on the job. I will actually, for once, take offense to that.
Good.
When I'm on the job, I'm quite serious. I am off the job now, however, so I can have as much fun as I want.
How much
Well-
do I have to pay you to put you back on the job?
More than you have.
Let's say 30 gold per day. If you're hiring me for bodyguard work.
Are you trying to challenge him, Vince?
I mean, I can always steal the gold back up.
Don't do it, it's not worth it.
But, seeing as I'm off the job and can have as much fun as I want, you two, oh, and he leans back and looks at Winston, gives a little bit of a wink. You three are certainly welcome to join me.
Does Winston just not even notice?
Winston just gives a blank look, and then turns back to Vint and Tsalia. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh my god, he's nice and innocent.
Winston is just a fucking puppy.
I think the technical term is himbo.
He's a puppy. He's just a golden retriever. That's all he is.
Fane and Nafia do kind of like exchange a look as they're just listening to all of this.
Why the fuck are you looking at me? Yeah, whatever.
But I did get the room with the double bed.
Why shall we change the conversation? Tell me, what has been happening,
How
on the war front?
dare you interrupt my flirting?
Alright.
Anyways, what was it? That's all he said.
I'm asking him, what is the main news that's happening on the war front? Like, anything beyond just what he originally said.
Aside from what I've told you, there is not a lot of major movement. We've had heavy losses after Amica's first push, so a lot of our time has been spent trying to shore up our defenses and reclaim some of the lost land.
So they went for a surge and just sort of petered out after a while.
It was thanks in part to the efforts of adventurers on hire that we were able to to stall their advance and push them back. Though, again, it wasn't as if we didn't lose anything.
Well, we have shown the weakness now. They're likely to try it again.
They're calling in the Iron Fist Guild, trying to have those sorts help reinforce us.
I smell...
Yes, you do.
Does that name sound familiar?
Yes, you would actually know. It's basically the guild that rivals the Silver Dawn. However, it's less of them staying at Dawnbreak. They're the ones who are more out in the field. While the Silver Dawn are basically like the elite that are kept to protect the royalty and protect the city and are only sent out on very dire situations.
The Silver Dawn are the kiss-ass, the Iron whatever are maybe good boys.
The Silver Dawn are the best of the best. The Iron Fist are the brutes, like the main fist of most military. So basically, think of it like the Silver Dawn are the kind of like elite. The Iron Fist are like the strike team, I guess, or something.
I smell a plot. They're going to have us redirect forces to the front lines while we'll be weakened at another point.
That's for the Navy to worry about. It's not like Amica has a Navy to contest us.
And what if it's not a Navy we have to worry about?
They would have to go through Urune to get to any other point. It's why this war has stagnated for so long.
Unless they've got powerful magic.
It's just more of the same, Tsalia. It's been this way for years. We push, they stall us. They push, we stall them.
I think this time will be a little different.
Time will tell.
But either way, stay safe.
I'll do my best.
I don't suppose there's anything else we would like to talk about?
I'd like to know happenings in Dawnbreak. You have any?
Oh, I believe in about 2 weeks or so, the Festival of the Sun will be taking place.
Right, the festival. I forgot.
Leandros has been moaning and groaning about how much he wants to hole up and ignore it, but given the fact that he's a captain...
I'm also not letting him. I haven't let him for the past, 10 years? He's not getting out of this.
So that's why we're alive. You have a grudge with Leandros.
I don't have a grudge with Leandros. I just like to do the jousting tournament. He has to always come.
Yes, well, Leandros has never really been one for festivals. But
No, he hasn't.
I'm actually quite sad that I'll be missing it this time. Don't worry, Lyle. I'll celebrate for the boy first.
What the hell's going on?
There's the Festival of the Sun is coming up in Dawnbreak because Valor had asked about happenings in Dawnbreak.
Also, I believe there's gonna be a plot that, with everything that's going on, they're gonna pull some bullshit. I suspect teleportation magic. Or demons.
Yeah, probably demons. It's always demons.
It's always demons. What's it always gotta be demons?
Why can't it be devils? The devils are more fun. Less chaotic.
What about Yuggaloths?
Hey, you mean demons?
Oh, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Demons don't exist in D&D? That's Pathfinder?
Zephy fucking told me it was devils, demons, and demons.
When in the world did I ever tell you demons?
Fuck it. Maybe it was Blade. I don't fucking remember, dude.
It is devils, demons, and Yuggaloths.
Up
Pretty
on
weird.
stage, the bard that was performing
You mean the druid?
finishes his performance. Oh. That is the wrong token. You're right, Bites.
Good job.
He was supposed to be a bard.
Yeah,
Now
it's
he's a
just
druid with talent. Or
Yeah,
now
there
he's
you
a
go.
bard.
We fixed it.
Oh, I liked it better when he was it.
The bard finishes up his performance, hops down, and makes his way back to the table to celebrate with his friends.
I am keeping my eyes on this motherfucker.
She is ignoring you.
Like, not actually keeping my eyes. I'm just well aware that they exist.
You are now missing gold.
I am not missing gold.
this is secretly Sparky's plot. This is his second campaign group.
Wow, you got a fucking bigger party.
Well, as long as you don't leave me for anything, I should probably return to my men and, well, get back to my meal.
Well, it was nice to see you again. Hopefully we'll be able to see each other once more in the future.
I'll be in Feyborough for a little bit more time. So, if you ever wish to visit, feel free.
Let us hope our next meeting is under better circumstance.
Of course. Well, farewell, you all. It was nice meeting you.
You as
Red.
well.
I assume this is the conclusion of our business.
Take him with
Yep, I'm gonna have fun here.
you. Take him with
Hopefully.
you. Why didn't he take him with him?
Because I don't want to go with him. I want to stay with these two hunks of meat.
Have we had our food yet?
The food actually does come at this point as the barmaiden comes and serves you all. And
I'm not even going to be able to enjoy this meal.
There's a bigger table over there if you go.
I will bring it back.
Oh, the DM has left.
Oh no!
Quickly! Let's all roll a d20 to see who becomes the new DM. I'll have a good shot.
Damn it.
Where'd you roll?
The roll 20.
Watch my luck absolutely tank this.
Azure, roll.
Wait, here's a question. We never determined high or low.
I was assuming high, honestly. This is...
Okay, Buzz, you're the GM.
Alright. So the cat dies.
Cat is dead.
God damn. Oh. What the fuck?
Rolling DF.
Are you rolling
Just-
for the fuck?
I clicked the fudge button.
Oh.
Apparently that's what it does.
What? What the hell?
What the fuck? What is happening? What is this?
I am back. What did I miss?
We
We
found the
rolled
fudge button.
d20s. We rolled d20s to see who became the new DM. I won, and I killed the cat.
Oh my fucking god.
The entire inn collapses, but everybody is unharmed except for the cat.
Anyways,
Prohibition hammer.
so, Valor, you have a lovely accent. Where are you from?
Before you fuck.
What'd you say, Buzz?
Can we eat before you fuck?
I assumed you all were already eating.
Yeah, this is mid-eating conversation.
Yeah. Why are we eating and trying to fuck?
Have you ever heard of? Have you ever heard of wine and dine?
Okay, that's it. Tsalia stands up, grabs her food, and begins walking towards the stairs.
Okay, I assume you are heading towards a room up top.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to my room too.
Let
With my
me-
food.
Kidnap you.
Fane is.
I cannot see things.
Where am
No,
I?
you cannot.
Oh, where am I?
Oh, there we go. Where did you
You've been-
move us for a second?
Oh my god, the map goes all the way to the right.
Yes, it does.
Oh
Who's-
boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can.
This is my room.
You've just walked through a wall.
This is my room.
Oh my god.
How do I know which one's mine?
It's not the double bed. You know that one's Ren's.
Please tell me I'm on the far end.
Vince stuck in that, taking that one.
God damn it! I'm in the one right next to him, aren't I?
Yes, you are now. Oh no, Vint wants to fuck Ren.
No, I've just been going through the walls to see what's going on. in there.
I thought you meant Vince's room. Oh no, you're right next to you're right next to Vint. I'm not that cruel.
Oh,
Why is my carpet lopsided?
Oh, character.
Tsalia will go ahead and eat her meal in silence.
I assume Vint is doing the same.
Just no. Cut back to the scene where the cat's trying to fuck a dragon.
Fuck 2 dragons
And
and failing. Probably, I hope. Okay. Anyways, Valor, you have a cat asking about where you're from.
I'm from a small village on the eastern side of the country. Petalglade, I believe? Yes, Petalglade.
Oh, really? I've
Yes.
actually had a few bounties working down there, helping out the town.
Uh-huh. In what way?
Oh, dealing with some minor wolven infestations and just helping about with some other work.
Yeah, that sounds like home.
Standard adventuring jobs, you know.
I do know. I did a lot of those. I'm assuming then while you were in town, you were... Oh shoot, give me a second. My mind blanked. Give me one quick moment.
What are words?
I'm assuming then you're quite familiar with the farms and the ranches in the area.
Oh, yes. Actually, quite. It's a quaint little place.
Thank you.
Quite
Golden
cozy.
Briar.
Say that again?
Golden Briar. Was the name of the farm I grew up on.
Oh! You're from there!
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
those
I
are
wanna-
such sweet little people.
I'm going to point this out real quick. I have assumed already that the slut cat is going to be a villain. You're spouting all sorts of secrets that should be kept.
What do you mean secrets?
Really?
This is normal conversation.
Secrets. Oh, here's where I'm from. Some people I care about probably still remain here.
Oh my god.
I have this
Secrets.
conversation. I have this conversation with like coworkers I meet, friends, new friends that I meet. Like just I'm from this area of the world.
Mhm.
Hello?
Oh,
Look, I'm paranoid.
paranoiacs, man. You know?
Valor is not.
And what about you, Azure?
I'm gonna kill that dog.
What is your issue with the dog?
The 7 dogs I have in my house. That's my issue with the dog. I got enough barking going on. Quit roughing.
Oh gosh. I believe it was Careshire. It was either Careshire or Swindon. Yeah, that's completely fine. Where are you from? Oh, Kirshire. Very lovely town this time of year. I think they're also going to be celebrating one of the harvest festivals soon. It's not the Festival of the Sun, that's the big thing for Dawnbreak, but I believe they...
Harvest? In the spring?
Yes.
Vin's not there. You can't
Yeah,
respond to Vin.
like
Yes.
I, Buzz, am asking harvest
It
in
is
the
it is a
spring?
celebration of the official end of the winter and the start of the next season.
Weird.
I called it a harvest festival. That's not really correct. I see where you're getting at.
Yeah.
the-
Like, this is an autumn thing.
God, what's the word I'm thinking of? There's another word. This fucking escaped me. It's not solstice, because solstice is summer and winter.
Yes.
Fertility festival.
Well, it's the spring festival, I believe, the festival of rejuvenation.
Equinox?
Equinox, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the middle of spring.
Technically, it's kind of the start.
What? How does... What word am I thinking of then?
We don't know language.
What?
Let's
what's
just
the
settle. Let's just settle on Festival of Rejuvenation.
word?
Well, so if we're tracking days, this I haven't decided on the actual in-world calendar yet. However, effectively, you are all in April 16th.
Fancy spring shit.
Well, I'm sure you will enjoy visiting on your way back to Dawnbreak, so you can enjoy it yourself. You seem to get a bit lost there for a moment. I know I'm having a bit of a fun time, well, flirting, but if it's not something you're comfortable with, I can let you be. I might... suppose it is an adventurer's lot to have a bit of tragedy in their life from here and there. I won't pry.
Live.
Go ahead.
Life is always rife with struggles, and each of us attempts to move on from it in our own different ways.
Life is also filled with beauty and, well, love.
Not saying it isn't.
You take
Two
the
sides
good
of-
with the bad.
Two sides
That's
to the
how
same
you-
coin.
Exactly. That's how you make it through.
How long have you been adventuring?
Oh. Since I was a wee kit. I suppose is probably the best way to put it. I suppose about a decade now? In one form or another. If you could believe it, I used to be quite the dour young lad.
Oh.
And then, well, I chanced upon a festival for the goddess Ophelia. And
Oh.
it was quite a beautiful and eye-opening experience for me. Helped me figure out my place in this world. Much happier now.
We talking about the Debellan arts over here?
What about you? How long have you been adventuring?
Valor kind of takes a moment to think for a second. Kind of the expression of counting the days. Ah. About 25 years now?
Whew. You're a lot older than you look. Though I suppose Dragonborn are all
I heard
long.
this is Pharaoh enough. We do live for quite a period. I'm still technically quite young by Dragonborn standards.
Well, you're quite old for me.
Fair.
And you, Azure? Actually, good question for all of you. Well, I would have asked your friends, but they are no longer here. Oh, so you're new to the scene. A good old rookie.
I believe Vint as well is quite new. He has had experiences in many other portions of life, but adventuring specifically, he is also new.
And Tsalia?
Tsalia, I'm not quite sure. I believe she joined around the same time as you, Azure, but I don't know her experiences before that.
I see she doesn't really talk to you all either.
I mean, we've not known each other for long. It's understandable that one might want to keep some counsel to themselves.
I suppose that makes sense. And he leans down and looks at your four companions. I mean, I've been adventuring for like 5 years, and then I just joined these guys. I haven't really been adventuring all that long. I suppose I'm new to the scene as well.
She's actually 300 years old. She's been adventuring for a century.
I'm also relatively new. And Valor kind of gives you a bit of like he kind of like turns his
Valor?
head.
Valor.
I'm Valor.
Fane is turning his head towards Valor,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't see his expression, but you can likely feel the intent behind why he said that.
Yeah. I will give a mental note to Fane.
Okay, so first it was Nafi and Tsalia, now it's Fane and Valor?
Yes.
These ones don't even rhyme, man.
We're gonna,
They don't
we're
even
gonna,
rhyme.
We're gonna mix up all the names.
You don't have any excuse anymore.
I don't. My brain bed.
Valor will just give a mental note to Fane of like, any information you want to go with, I will go with as well. Like anything that Fane says, Valor will effectively back.
Fane gives a very subtle nod. Squee isn't paying attention. He's just chowing down, and you can see he's trying to stick to the table manners that Nafia gave him, so that he doesn't make the biggest mess. But it's still like
he's licking the plate.
He's licking the plate.
I do feel like Valor does pipe up, Squee. Don't lick the plate, please.
It tastes good.
It is impolite in public company.
Okay.
However, if you wish to, you can use our finger. That is not the politest, but it's better than licking the plate. Effectively, like, you know, like taking your finger, scraping it across the plate, and putting it in your mouth.
Yeah.
So,
It's not. It's a compromise. It's not as bad as straight up licking the plate. Though Valor does say it also is not technically polite.
I'm assuming, given that you had just grabbed him from a cave, he's also new.
Quiet.
yeah, he's been adventuring for like so.
How old is Squee?
Oh god.
We have no fucking idea. Nor does he.
He's an adult.
Fuckable. That's all we know.
That's not what. No! I was just trying to say you're not adventuring with a child.
Good.
I believe both Vint and Valor would have a problem with that.
Yes. Jesus Christ. Well, I suppose I should stop pestering you all. I'm sure you all have your own business to take care of. But if either of you would like to accompany me later on in the night, you're always welcome. And with that, he stands up and he heads off to go to his room. Whoop!
In the moment as he walks off, Valor looks, and he's out of distance. Valor looks at Azure and goes, "Flirtatious little sprite." Valor looks at Azure as soon as Ren is out of earshot and heading up to his room, and just looks at Azure and goes, "Flirtatious little sprite, wasn't he?" Flirtatious little sprite, isn't he?
Tsalia and Vint, if you can hear me, I apologize if I made you uncomfortable. I hope you all have a nice night. And you probably catch him as he goes inside.
I finish my food, and I will bring it downstairs.
Tsalia staying
I
in her room.
kidnap you. And
I've been kidnapped!
There's...
I'm now kidnapped.
Do you really need to do that? Can't we just drag ourselves over there?
It's because of the weird lighting stuff. Dynamic lighting.
Fair enough.
I guess I could... because like you would drag yourself over the kitchen, and the kitchen.
Fair enough.
We don't know what's in the kitchen. Evil things might be there.
You're eating people, Soylent Green's people.
As I see
Now I
Vint
have to
come back.
investigate.
As I see Vint come down, it's just, welcome back, Vint.
Oh, I didn't close my jar. Jeez. That's a problem. Stop. So we got any kind of plan, or are we still in the planning phase?
Kind of still in the planning phase. I'm not particularly sure, besides resting, what we want to do.
Well, we're traveling by land the whole way, yeah? Do we have a map?
The world
In-game,
map.
do we have a map?
Probably have one.
No. Yeah, let's fix that. God damn.
It doesn't help that somebody was trying to use a jar as an instrument.
There we go. It's back up.
Probably have a map, wouldn't I?
I believe you all do. I mean, it's standard adventuring.
Well, I mean, also the fact that Valor is an active cartographer.
Yeah, no. In world. Can we get the up-to-date world map with the fucking flags and shit?
Do you want me to drag you back to the overworld map?
That'll work.
That'll work for a quick second.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So there's these ruins outside of Feyborough. What is it gonna take, a day to get from one square to the next?
That it would take 2 days to get to the ruins.
Shit, that's faster than I thought it would be.
Oh, give me a second. Valor does have something to say, but someone knocked on my door. I'll be right back.
Actually, if we measure from Feyborough is basically like one big fucking location, so you would be like here, and it would still count as Feyborough. So it would probably be about a day and a half to get to the ruins.
Okay. So if we wanted to do some actual adventuring, we could. On the way out. But if we've got transport for hire, that would definitely stop us. Ooh, that's a phone call. Hello, hold on.
People have been summoned away. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Where'd everybody go?
I think Zeph's food came and Buzz got called.
Okay then.
Yeah. They're talking about plans.
Mhm.
They mentioned checking at the ruins.
I am returned. Sister needed money for food. Not evil sister, good sister.
Good sister. Okay, good sister.
I don't give evil sister money.
I'm sorry, but does the party actually know about the ruins?
Did you tell us?
I imagine it would have been shared information.
Sure.
Okay, right. If you wanted to keep it secret, that's your choice. I was just planning it out more or less as a player. That's why I asked for map.
Fair enough. 200 miles to Dawnbreak.
It takes a day to travel 20, basically?
Yes. 30 miles if you're using a wagon.
But if we're hiring transport, then... Why does it always kick me out of the stream, but I'm actually still watching? What the fuck?
That's like 10 days minimum.
It's
If
not
we're
too
going
long.
by foot.
Honestly, I don't think we need transport. I think we can just walk and have fun.
I'm waiting for Zeph to come back.
Oh,
Do you need the map?
God.
Let's go this way, this way, this way,
Okay.
this
yeah.
way,
No. No.
this way, this way, this way,
I'm removing her ability. You
this way, and this
remover.
way. Perfect plan.
Get that off. Stop it.
There we go. That's more or less what we'd actually do. I assume.
Fair enough.
Hit up the ruins, then the cave, then fucking deposit loot and get money.
Let us not go here.
I assume we have frost giants, says Buzz. Those are deadly.
It's also the tallest fucking mountain in the Iron Wall.
It is?
Yes. It is the tallest mountain in the Iron Wall.
That's not fun.
Yes.
I'm back.
So that seems like a later game sort of thing.
Oh,
Let's-
yeah.
What's going on? I'm back.
Talking about route plans. I said we should not go to the old keep because that's literally on the tallest fucking mountain in the Iron Wall.
Yeah.
So that seems like a much later game thing.
Yeah.
I still think we should go this way.
No. I very much disagree with your route.
There. Perfect. 970 miles.
Zeph, do you still need access to the map?
No, not particularly.
You had a thing to say?
Valor was gonna say we probably should wait to do any full travel plans until the person who's supposed to be our partial ride for part of the trip gets here.
We're back.
Oh, yeah. It's only a 10-day walk, really. From here to Dawnbreak. It's not too
That's
long.
going across all land, right? That's skipping
Yeah,
the...
all land.
There's
That
a
was going
soldier-
along the road.
Just there's a soldier that just kind of like quietly behind you, Valor. Just excuse me, sorry.
Did he pickpocket or anything? What the hell? The range is moving. What's going on?
Pardon us. And they make their exit. And it seems like the rest of the adventurers over at this table slam back their drinks and follow their party members.
Did we overhear what they were going on about at all?
Unfortunately, not.
Sad boy. They've got a lot of martial classes in their party. They've got a monk, a fighter, a barbarian, and they've got all the martials. Calm down!
And Lyle sits at his table and quietly nurses a drink.
Man. Alright.
Oh, sorry, someone just... There we go.
We have water with our meals, right?
Water, ale, or wine, depending on what you would like.
I got aqua.
Yeah, Valor would also get water. Yeah, Valor would just kind of be sitting there quietly. Do we know what time of the day the guy's supposed to arrive?
You do not.
Just later in the day. And I think it was also a maybe today, maybe tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Valor's done eating. He's gonna pull out his sketchbook.
Okay. So, ultimately, the plan is returning to Dawnbreak.
Yes.
That is the plan, ultimately, yes.
Right?
Although,
You want to ditch at some point?
No. I think I'm with you all for the long haul. You've gotten me this far. I think I can trust you. I think I can trust you to give me a better life.
It's definitely the God-chosen shit swaying your decision, isn't it?
Well, that, and you also didn't murder me in the prison.
I would like.
Go ahead. You
No,
go.
you go.
No. You.
Ah, these polite motherfuckers.
I want to hear what you have to say.
I forgot.
You're such a fuck. I really wanted to hear that. That's why I stopped. Ah. Well, I mean, you also helped many of the guards. Helped us take care of the warden.
Oh yeah, we might have sparked a full-scale rebellion.
Probably not.
I mean, it's gonna take a while for that fire to get actually hot. There's some embers, I think.
You also freed Winston and I and paid us all, so I think that's a pretty solid reason. Wait, hold on. What about you got chosen?
Oh yeah, you
We're
were not
there.
informed. No, it was only Fane and Winston who were there.
Yeah, it was.
Nafia was not.
Oh yeah, world's
mental
ending. World is ending.
I'm sorry, what?
Nafia, calm down. I mental note to Nafia, so no. I'm telepathically to Nafia. I'm saying this because this isn't information we want getting out, and the fact that Vint is saying this in an open bar is a bad thing.
No one's gonna believe me.
To fill you in, me, Vint, with Azure, and Tsalia are all God chosen.
She blinks a couple times. And then, like, thinks openly. Wait, can you hear my thinks?
I can.
Okay. What about the world ending?
There is historical evidence that suggests that the gods start choosing more God chosen when bad shit's about to happen. The scale of those incidents, however, I believe very widely. But technically, if more God chosen starts springing up at some point, something's going to happen. Not particularly the world ending, but it is hypothetically a possibility. But probably unlikely.
She looks shaken.
Queen has no idea what the fuck Vint was talking about.
I'd just like to think that Nafia just kind of, without even saying anything though, just like is wide-eyed, both hands on the table, leaning over the table, and everybody just staring at her like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Fane places a hand on her shoulder and just kind of sits her back down. With... I don't think you should feel concerned. If there's God chosen, then I think we can have faith in them to not let the world end.
Fuck. Somebody's put their faith in my hands.
Putting faith in Vint? I wouldn't trust Vint with my wallet. I wouldn't trust him with my coin purse.
There you go. That's the correct fucking word.
To be fair, you don't trust a lot of people with your coin purse.
I would trust you with my coin purse. You're too goody two-shoes.
I would watch you give it to him and take it off him.
I would trust Fane because I'm pretty sure Fane would see your hands coming. And also, I mean, look at Winston. Do you really think that he would steal anything?
He's too
Mama
nice.
and Pop told me to never steal. I beat up people who steal. Except for Vint, because Vint is my friend.
Who was his mom and pop? A bear and a wolf?
Now, that being said, Vint, don't steal in front of me, or I may hit you.
On instinct?
On instinct. And also because I don't want to be complicit in a crime.
I mean, good.
So, Nafia leans over the table and just looks at Azure. So, what do you think about all this? You're one of the level-headed ones. I say that knowing that Vint is the only one of you four that isn't level-headed in the slightest.
Valor.
About the God-chosen shit in the world ending?
You're gonna go for your crossbow bolts, and you're gonna find that you have none to load into your crossbows that miss half the time.
Nafia, I told you. Possibility of the world might not be ending.
Maybe the continent.
It's probable chance, but not a higher one.
Well, okay, fair enough. At least we
Right.
can relate on something.
Neither Nafia nor Vint were at the prison. Level-headed? My ass.
Valor pipes up. Oh, by the way, Nafia, you don't want to ask me about it. I've been one of them for 20 years now.
Okay.
I accepted the God-chosen stuff long ago. I've been one for years.
Man, I love how every time we openly talk about it, this guy's taking notes.
I hate this. Sparky, stop. I should mention this is a hushed conversation.
No, I know. You know, I just also need to make sure I take notes and I know everything is going on.
I stabbed the invisible guy behind me.
Drops dead, and the
Oh no, it's the other party!
the entire inn reveals itself to be a mimic.
Oh shit.
The inn is the mimic, and all the patrons are doppelgangers. It makes sense!
Maybe the world won't end, but doesn't it still mean that some bad shit is on the horizon?
Oh yeah.
Yep, and we're most likely gonna have to be the ones to stop it.
Real quick, I want to take a look. See this man over here. Is he watching?
Lyle? No. He is looking into his mug. Just nursing. Excuse me. Just kind of nursing it.
All right. So I know he's.
What'd you say?
I know he's not reading our lips at least.
Do you want to give me an insight check?
Yes, I want to roll.
Then roll. Let's see.
Well,
What's my number for insight? 3. Insight, not perception.
Insight.
You sad at me.
Hmm.
I win anyways.
He is more concerned with other things. Probably the same reason why everyone had just left.
Fuck. Alright.
He doesn't even seem to be able to hear you from where he is.
Okay. He's not concerned. I'm gonna get up and go after him. I'm gonna fucking walk all over Valor.
You jump and clamber over Valor.
I grab him and plop him in my lap. No, stay.
No.
Stop. Stop acting like an unruly child.
Oh
Disengage.
my god. Disengage.
I'll make my way over here. I assume there was conversation, so I will be in the middle of walking. Well, there was still conversation going.
But, I mean, what does that mean for us?
Well, that ultimately is your choice. I'm assuming, as you have said, that you all want to join us. If there are, however, things that you don't wish to partake in, things that you don't want to risk your life for, entirely understandable. That is your choice to make whether or not you join us on everything that happens.
Well, you saved me from the prison, and you guys have
Guess
been
I have to help you save the
pretty-
world then.
Oh, you guys have been pretty nice to me. It's a lot better than where I was and what I was doing. I mean,
Money.
sure. I'll be a hero with you guys.
Well, Lord Smiles, we'll be glad to have you.
I was already a hero, but no, on a serious note, I mean, just like Navia said, you rescued our hides, and I've watched you guys treat a lot of fucked up people very nicely. You know, if it was my choice, I probably would have run through the guards with my axe swinging and absolutely no mercy. But you gave all those guys a chance. And when we rescued the villagers, I mean, you gave them hope. And that's... I think that would be the same thing that my idol would do.
Your idol?
When I was growing up, my parents would always tell me stories about, you know, a great adventurer. And how he walked through the lands, making everything better as he went. And he always lifted up people and gave them hope. And I always want to be like that, you know? Just someone who helps and makes the place better and makes people happy. And I think you guys are like that. Even Vint, even though he's, you know, Vint, I think deep down he's a better guy than he gives himself credit for. If he was purely bad, I don't think he would have helped any of the villagers. Probably would have just robbed them and ran. But he didn't. So, I'm with you guys.
Thank you, Winston.
What about
I-
Sweet?
I hope that all of you can help us then, as much as we helped everyone else. And we
Squee
can
will,
help you.
Squee will join so long as he's allowed to lick the plates.
Yo, Lionel. Lyle?
It's Lyle.
Lyle. Dude,
Yes.
I fucking this is Buzz talking real quick. I could not remember this guy's name for the life of me because it was just like he was talking about Leandros. I was just like,
I
what the
think
fuck is his name
it's
now?
very fitting for Vint. You should just commit to it.
No.
It's Lyle. But
Lyle. All right.
what
Oops.
can I do for you?
You look depressed when we walked in. Now you look extra depressed.
I suppose you're asking why I'm alone?
I mean, yeah, that too. You had what? 2 guards? 3 guards?
Not guards. They were my subordinates.
Ah.
And, well, they're off to the front. Along with our adventuring colleagues. I need to stay and finish up some paperwork. But I'll soon be joining them, of course. And he just takes a sip of his drink. Would you like something to drink?
Nah, I'm good. I was just coming over to see if I could help, but trying to get away from the front right now.
Yes. Yes. I'm sure your travels will be quite eventful in their own way. But you're Vint, yes? Vint.
Yes. Yep.
Tell me.
Mhm.
What was it like fighting the Amicans?
Really only fought once in the prison because they fucking cast some spell shit to knock me out. A lot of them were mainly just afraid of their commanding officer. Floor talked down most of them.
Really?
Yeah, there might be some sparks of rebellion in there, but you're gonna need to fan the flames. Like, they're not gonna jump up to help anytime soon.
I guess they really are just poor sods like us.
Yep.
Truth be told, I was only a sergeant because of family and connections, not for any sort of battlefield glory. Even when I was made a lieutenant, it still wasn't through my own hands. Just bad luck on the part of my commanding officer. And sure, like Valor said, they may see some potential in me, but what potential is there for someone who hasn't really fought or even killed, for that matter? I apologize, this is quite the heavy topic.
It sounds like you got you got thrown into the river, and then the river ended up in the ocean.
I mean, I can't say I didn't choose this life. I was the one that enlisted in the first place. I guess it's just daunting to be leading men when I have not the faintest experience. I don't know how Captain Leandros does it. He always seems a stalwart and headstrong individual. But me? All I did was freeze my arse off up in Urune, and then came home and got slapped with a promotion.
I think it's a lot of delegating and taking advice.
Well, what advice do you have?
Oh, dude. You're gonna need advice from actual soldiers.
I suppose you're right.
Please don't send him to me.
Well, I appreciate you talking to me. If you need anything, I will be at the garrison down to the south of the town. It's hard to miss it. Big towers,
Offset of the fucking bay we came in, I assume.
basically.
Alright. We both took a deep breath at the same time.
Alright, I should probably head out.
See you at some point.
I'll likely see you around. Take care, Vint.
You too. Cool.
And off he goes.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I thought we might get another job out of him, but he's going to the front. I don't want to go to the front. We just got back from the front.
We don't have to go to the
You're going to the front. You're going to the front. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Was Vin saying that in character?
Oh, yeah.
Can you re-say it again one more time?
What the fuck did I say?
That you were going to him to look for a job,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you learned he was going to the front, but you didn't want to go to the front. You
Yeah,
just
like
went back.
I thought he sent his boys out because they might be doing something around here that they might need the extra manpower for. No. Everybody's going to the front.
That would indeed make sense. That is why they are here. And the rest assured, we are not going there. We need to check in with Captain Leandros and also tell him of the very small amount of information we have.
Yeah.
So that is definitely not an area we're headed, at least at the moment.
Captain Leandros. Tell me, what's his last name?
Revolve. What? I said his last name right?
Yes,
Okay.
the Bloody Fang.
The what? Sorry, say that one more time.
The Bloody Fang.
Yeah, that is what he is called sometimes.
Oh fuck! Don't tell me he took your eyes.
No. I was lucky enough to never have fought him. Unfortunately, I knew many who weren't as lucky.
War
Tell me,
sucks dick.
what kind of person is he like?
He is a little on the stanner side. He is an individual who takes his job, for the most part, incredibly seriously. Keeps his emotions in check, but that does not mean he doesn't care. He is a loyal individual, someone that you can count on. A quiet individual, but I've had many a conversation with him that I have found quite pleasant.
You seem to
He
think highly of him.
I do. He's probably one of my best friends.
I suppose I look forward to meeting him. Not as an enemy, but as a friend.
I believe you will like him. Once you get past the slightly graphic exterior.
I suppose I won't have too much trouble dealing with that.
I've known him for 15 years. He grows on you.
Hopefully it doesn't take me 15 years.
Well, it didn't take me 15 years. That's just how long I've known him.
It is around this point that the front door swings open once again as a squat ginger dwarf in fine clothes steps in.
Ooh. Hello. Valor will notice Vint's eyebrows raise at that as this man enters.
The man adjusts his monocle and looks around, and then spots Azure and Valor. Two giant dragonborn. Now those must be the men I am looking for. Hello, all of you. You must be the man that Captain Caro has sent me to meet.
Valor, immediately as this man walks over and starts to speak, telepathically to Vint goes, "You will not be stealing from him. He is our literal ride out of here."
He pulls the chair back and slams his arm on the table and uses his other hand to grip the back of his chair. Look at all of you! Quite the rough and tumble sort. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Jenny Godwin. I'm a fine merchant of all sorts of wares.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well.
I can't tell if I want the cat back.
Captain Caro said that he had some fine muscle that was looking for a ride down to Dawnbreak.
Yeah.
Now, I cannot promise you transportation all the way to Dawnbreak. However,
Tom.
you all, I think you are the lot that I have been looking for. You see, let me make you a business proposition right here and right now. I have been looking for some bodyguards to help protect me and my wares on the way down to Careshire. And Captain Caro, good old Caro, has said that you all are a very trustworthy and seasoned lot. In fact, he said that you all were worth your weight in gold. So, I will make a proposition. I will transport you all the way to Careshire for free, mind you, as long as you all protect me and mine along the way.
Why does it sound like combat music?
You're up against the boss.
The boss of the boss of fucking finances.
The boss of finances. Here, let me see if I can find a better song for you. That's. I was looking for something, upbeat,
It's not.
Like,
it doesn't.
Like it.
It doesn't
Like,
fully sound like boss music.
It sounds
I was looking
very.
for tavern music.
Yeah,
It
you
just
sound
got
tavern
combat
music.
sounding at one point in the song, apparently.
So, does that sound like an equitable arrangement, my new friends?
What do you all think?
I'm not here.
Well, let's go make sure we got a full party vote.
He's grabbing
Ow.
our last compatriot.
Oh, there's another!
Yes.
Kidnap you. And I drag you. There you go, kidnapped.
Fuck Tsalia. Tsalia!
There is no reply. Also, that door is locked.
I will knock.
What is it?
A ride's here. He's wanting the fucking just come downstairs. I don't fucking remember the whole spiel he gave. He's fucking loud.
Fine.
Accurate.
I
Say
will
fine.
unlock the door and walk out.
All right.
You
Wow.
jump down.
Steal me.
Yes. I steal
Quicker.
you. I steal you. I steal Tsalia. They have been stolen.
Thief.
Yes, you are.
Literally. Every
Tsalia
sense
goes
of the
down
word.
first. Oh, there she is.
Why am I always so loud?
Told you it was loud.
Well, you have to be loud, scream over the sounds of a market to sell your wares.
Are you selling your wares?
I'm selling transportation.
Of course.
Right.
Now, as I said to your delightful companions, I am looking for protection along the way to Careshire. There's quite the bustling festival about to be taking place down there, and it's the perfect time and opportunity for me to sell. And in exchange for you all keeping me safe and my profits from dwindling through loss of property or loss of limb, I will give you free transportation to Careshire. Now, this may affect our deal, but I will say I do need a day or so to get my affairs in order and make sure I have all of the goods from the ships that have been transporting them to me. But once everything has been collected and stored, then I'm all free to go.
I don't see a problem in us waiting. We did just get into the city this morning. A day of rest shouldn't do us any harm.
Yes, a day to enjoy and appreciate the sights of Feyborough. Always understandable. Now, do we have a deal?
I do not care. Just
You've been looking to hire some bodyguards,
Indeed.
and all we're getting is free transport.
Well, you have a
Technically, you
place
have
you
to
need to be.
transport your bodyguards, no matter what.
you have a place to be, and I have a place to be. Shared interests, and you're getting transportation along the way. If I were looking to hire you, then that would be a more permanent arrangement, which would mean you would not be able to get Dawnbreak for quite some time, as I have many different places and locations I need to be.
Yeah, I would prefer just the trip to Careshire.
But so that is your vote. For your more business-minded friends, I would say, if you are in no rush, I offer rates of 5 gold per day, and we would be going from Careshire to a village north of Dawnbreak, then to Marin's Eve, and taking a trip through Urune up to Ironhold, and then back down to Feyborough to once more restock and cut to Swindon. Whereupon, then you could probably get some transportation to Dawnbreak, I assume. But, if you think, it's 5 gold per day for quite a bit of time.
A lot of fucking money, actually.
Tsalia was going to look over to Vint. No.
I
Valor
have a
also looks
handler,
at him.
sadly.
You do have a
So-
handler. It's me.
Yeah, I have to go where the handler goes, and if he says we're not fucking making money, we're not making money.
Well, if you ever are freed from your handler, the business offer is still there.
Apparently has a rooster in his hair.
Is it even noon? Or fucking when do those things? When do those things go off?
They crow whenever the hell they feel like it once they're awake.
They are noisy little buggers.
I've helped raise some. They are loud.
So, now that that permanent business opportunity has been shot down, I assume the greater vote from the group is just transportation.
That works for us.
Perfect! Wonderful! Well, I will be staying in the tavern down south. They have cheaper rooms and good ale. So, if you ever need me, you know where to find me.
I'm assuming you'll come looking for us? Or would you like us to meet you in a location once you're done?
Let's think about that. It would probably be easier for you to tell me when you're ready to leave. So you could just meet me down at the tavern, or find me at the main market area down south.
If we had plans for, say, a few days, would that be alright? Like,
Oh yes, we have time before the festival.
5 days?
3, 5.
Cutting it close?
That would be cutting it a bit tight. But as long as you stick to 5 days, I can make an exception. I could wait it out just a little bit.
Sounds good to me.
Any more than 5 days and you're on your own.
Yeah.
Wonderful! Now, whose hand do I have to shake?
Mine.
Put it there!
I raise my hand.
A big burly hand clasps into yours and shakes your arm roughly, almost to the point of shaking it out of its socket.
I hold steady. Like, I do shake his hand. It's a firm grip, but I very much attempt to control the pace. I have a 20 strength. Don't fight me on this.
Wonderful! Alright! I look forward to traveling with you all. The festival will be wonderful. And now I bid you adieu! And he makes his exit.
Nice.
Well, I thought that was short.
Definitely better than a cat. Oh shit, the cat. Oh fuck the cat. The cat is gonna
Don't
end
fuck
up.
the cat.
The cat's gonna. The cat's gonna take the job. He's gonna take the job. He's gonna get paid 5 gold a day. We're gonna be stuck with the fucking cat.
You really don't like that cat.
Like, one flirt every now and then is fine, but a flirt for the entire time you're in my presence, I want nothing more to do with you.
He did seem a bit desperate.
Tsalia is already up and walking.
Tsalia.
Tsalia! Oh, you go.
No, after you.
I asked about how long we could wait because there were some ruins you marked on your map, right?
This is correct.
Was it maybe a day and a half journey? We could probably get there, get back, get some stuff.
So long as we're not in the town, I am fine.
Anybody else? Wanna go to the ruins? Or whatever the fuck she marked? This is some fucking... Like, we're walking into a CR-17 den, and we don't know it.
CR-32.
Oh,
I
shit.
will be keeping track of the days.
Good, because I
I
will lose track.
want... Said it's a day and a half to get there, so technically from here and back. From here there, and then from there back, it would be 3 days.
Yes.
I want to be gone no later than 4. I don't want to wait until the 5th day for us to leave.
So we spend a day at most at the ruins.
At most. We can always
Alright.
come back to them. If there's something else, we can always come back to them.
It shouldn't be a big issue. It wasn't the most important place in my search.
No,
Well,
but it's at least...
Go ahead.
Sorry. I was gonna say, it's at least more to give you some information, some interest. I just don't want to be long.
Well, if it's alright with all of you, I would prefer we go ahead and start walking.
That is light in the day, that is fine with me.
Oh shit, I paid so much money for these rooms.
Don't let this be a lesson to you. Don't pay in advance.
Unless you know we're going to be here.
I try and do something nice, and everyone fucking bitches.
I'm not bitching at you.
I appreciate it, Vin.
Uh-huh, you are too nice. You will always appreciate it.
Hypothetically, could we tell...
I appreciate it, Vin.
You fucking swing and miss half the time.
I no longer appreciate it, Vin.
Guys,
Oh.
before we leave,
Oh.
we do have to give the keys back because we won't actually be staying.
Right. God damn it.
We could take the night to rest.
It would be better for our schedule if we left immediately.
Yeah. Alright. Give me the
What?
keys, you fuckers. I got one.
Tsalia just walks up to the table and places her key down and slides it over to Vint.
Grab it. Valor, I
For-
watched you pick up one.
I would give Vint my key. I'm assuming the other two did not get picked up yet.
Oh, did they not? Cool.
No. I do also walk up to the front with Vint.
Room's not to your liking.
I'm dumb. We're not staying.
We had a change of plans, unfortunately.
Well, if you wish to leave the deposit, you can always have the rooms when you come back from whatever you're doing.
We'd be staying a day at most when we come back.
Alright, so I can give you the money back from any takes in the pocket from the second day.
Alright. I will take my money back. I got 2 gold back. Yay me.
Thank you for holding the rooms.
It's no worries.
If we do not end up using them, you can keep the money for the day we would have had.
I mean, you did already use them a bit, so I can consider it that.
Just the single rooms.
The doubles were not touched, no.
Well, wherever you're headed, good luck.
Thank you. And thank you for your hospitality.
Poor cat boy, not getting any dick tonight.
Ha!
He is heartbroken.
This is my plan. This was my plan all along.
He's been blue-balled.
Look, he's an adventurer. He knows stuff comes up.
Right now we meet.
He's just sad you didn't say goodbye.
Good.
Okay.
Where are the doors? Which one of these
There.
doors?
There.
Right there. Those weird looking pieces are the doors.
Alright. So, I'm assuming you're not doing anything in the town. You're just headed out.
Yeah, for the most part.
Alright.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Ration restock.
We've got 9 days. We can restock when we're back.
Fine.
Oh, Azure has some plans real quick. No? I thought you were saying that because you didn't have a chance to speak. Ah! Okay, ignore me.
Secrets are in the DMs, you fool.
Listen, I just wanted to make sure that he got to do his things. Okay, I know now. I know now.
Sparky got in trouble. Sparky got in trouble.
Oh, I love poking you with a stick.
Alright, just fucking text me the things, bastard. Alright. So, you guys were talking about rations.
I got shot down.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got 9 days. We're gonna be gone for 4.
Okay.
I forgot we only spent a day of ration.
Alright.
Oh.
Man, it must suck to live in Worston.
I mean, it is called worst.
Yeah.
Alright. So, along the way, you, I'm assuming, set up camp.
Yes.
And consume some rations.
Okay.
Nom nom
Let
nom
me-
nom.
Move this down here. And let me
Oh my god.
Summon
we're gonna
you
get
all.
ambushed.
Yeah.
boop. Boop.
Why are we doubling up in the sleeping bags?
Listen, we're just assuming that they have their own.
I cannot
Where
control
the
myself.
fuck are my
Oh.
rations? There they are. Look, I'm not looking in fucking D&D Beyond to manage my inventory most of the time.
And then we need the babies. And we are assuming that they have their own fucking sleeping
I
bags.
can't. There we go. Why is Squeeze sitting in my lap?
Because you put him in your lap.
Squee in the tree.
He's sleeping in the tree. That's what he knows.
Oh yeah, we didn't buy him a sleeping bag.
We actually
Oh
didn't.
no.
I would have bought him.
Okay, you would have. Yeah, perfect. He has his own sleeping bag.
Oh yeah, he's got fucking expertise in survival and nature. Squeeze pretty knowledgeable about this shit.
Okay.
You know where we're going.
Well, you are. Let me just pull up the fucking other sounds. But this is just a moment of some downtime to discuss some stuff amongst yourselves.
You mean a secret plot for random encounters?
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. Alright.
It's also an excuse for me to go use the bathroom.
Fair.
Oh my god, excuse for me to use the bathroom too? Fucking amazing.
No, you gotta stay here and roleplay.
I'll be right back.
Vint leaves in-game to go piss. So who wants to say something first?
Does that have to be conversation?
That's- Fair
Why
enough.
not just the enjoyment of company, companionable silence?
I've been on my own most of my life. Silence gets boring after a while.
Entirely fair. What is it you used to do in your downtime then? Interests.
I'm going to bed now.
Ah,
Valor asked what Tsalia did during her downtime.
nah. No, like, no. It was literally an ask of interests. Like, what are you interested in? What things do you do to pass the time?
Tsalia just kind of stares into the fire. I don't do much of anything, really.
You
Most
just what? Sorry.
I spent all my time looking for monsters and traveling.
Your profession can still be an interest.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Your profession can still be an interest.
I find it less of an interest and more of an obligation.
Is it something you enjoy at least?
It's fucking cold outside.
I'm sorry, why were you pissing outside?
There are 9 people in this house and only 2 bathrooms. And my older sister loves to take an hour-long bath. So, you know, I had no choice in the matter.
What about the other bathroom?
Fucking there. No, there's people in the way.
Anyway,
Wouldn't you
Jumped
have
out a
to-
window and took a piss.
Really?
Yes! I had, because, look, if I go through the doors into the backyard, I have to then climb a fence to get to the other side where I can actually freely take a piss.
Oh boy.
A metal fence, not the fucking wooden fence. We have 2 different fences. The metal fence is to keep the dogs from going to one side, so you don't risk stepping in dog shit.
Oh, I hope this stays in the video.
Oh man. Let's cut it out and then make it a separate clip. just its own thing. It was a good pesto. Good pesto.
That's good at least.
Video.
What you talking about?
We were talking about interests.
Continue the conversation if you remember anything.
The last thing that Valor had said is is it something you enjoy at least?
I get satisfaction out of helping people. That's
Fair
as
enough.
much as I can say.
Fair enough. What of you, Azure? Interests, enjoyment, hobbies. Okay, the non-self-evident stuff if you have it. I am letting you have a joke. Fair enough. What drew you to it? What drew you to it? Music, performance. I'm asking hard questions. Dun dun dun. They aren't actually. A dream realized? That's good.
What about you, Valor?
My interests?
Sure.
I have a couple. The most self-obvious one is painting. And cooking is a recent interest, yes, you are correct in that. I think I started painting when I was, 7 or 8? There was a period of time in my youth when help on the ranch wasn't necessarily something that was needed at the time. Which is surprising to say. There's usually always a need, but we had extra hands that year. So I started to paint at the behest of Kerai, of my friend. Long afternoons spent at the local lake or traveling through the forests to secret little spots we would find. Aside from that, I always had an interest in rearing animals. I was usually in charge of, at least at home when I got a little bit older before I started adventuring, I was usually one of the main ones helping with the care of the calves and yearling horses, the lambs and whatnot. It's satisfying to be able to watch something that you have nurtured grow. I didn't get into cartography until I got hopelessly lost in my first year, out on my own. That was an experience.
Where am I? Better draw him out.
Well,
It's
that's-
effectively...
This certainly explains your parental instincts, shall we say.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that I have numerous siblings.
Growing up on a farm, I'm not surprised.
I just give off a vibe, huh? Not surprising. Most people say that when they meet me. But it was good work. I do kind of miss it sometimes.
You know, I'm curious. Vint.
Hmm?
What did you do before she just gestures to pretty much all of you?
Before I turn to a life of crime?
Sure.
Yeah, I turned to a life of crime. That's all I know.
That's all
Grew
you
up on the
know?
streets. That's it. Never left Dawnbreak. Don't know who my parents are. Just, having fun fucking with Goon. I never remembered how to pronounce his name.
It was good.
It was like
Goon?
or something like that. Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I've been back. I've just been listening.
Nice knuckle cracking.
Thanks.
That sounded satisfying.
It was.
No childhood friends to speak of?
No childhood friends, really.
Hmm.
I met a Genasi on a job once. We absolutely looted a place. Yeah, we're never gonna. If you find a merchant ship in Dawnbreak, and it's run by a guy named Alec, tell me to leave. Just do not mention my existence. You will be thrown out.
I will keep that in mind.
I will definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, just all I know is stealing, and then I was dragged into this shit.
Remind me to never introduce you to Skunk.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Your companions are all very quiet as they listen to you guys talk. Just kind of enjoying the mood and the opening up.
I will poke you with this stick, Valor. Who the fuck is Skunk?
Sibling? Child, perhaps? That's what I would guess.
I'm not telling you who Skunk is.
I throw a stick at it.
Ow!
Valor, are you a dad?
What? We talked about this already.
I did!
Oh, right.
I turn to Azure to change the subject.
Shove.
What about... yes, the shrubject.
Now it's changed to Shrubject? There was no R there before.
What about you, Goats? How did you... Where did you come from? What was your upbringing?
Causing trouble.
Yeah, that's all I really did. Trouble.
I caused a lot of trouble as a child.
No, you didn't.
You don't know my childhood.
No, you
Are
were
you a criminal?
I am not.
You were born a goody two shoes. I can see it all over you.
Look,
Okay, let
when
me
you're
say
talking
this.
to me and you say you caused trouble, I expect you to speak of your crimes. So what crimes have you committed, Floor?
The trouble a child gets into, for the most part, in a small village, is not the same as a child could possibly get into that of a large city.
So
But
what,
I
you
did
kicked over
accidentally
in town?
crash my father's cart once.
How do you crash a cart?
He didn't
Did you detach
necessarily
it
know.
from the horses?
Oh.
Then do you even know how to ride a horse?
Oh, one. I used one to get away. It was not comfortable.
Then you didn't know how to properly ride the horse.
No, not in the fucking slightest. But it got me where I needed to go. Away.
Maybe one day I'll actually teach you.
Oh, shit.
Envious, to be perfectly honest. Most of you seem to have, well, for the most part, normal lives, even considering events. Mine is, well, I suppose anything but normal. Quite literally, a walking mistake. A thing that shouldn't be. I didn't have childhood friends. I didn't cause trouble. I was the perfect child. It's all I could be. I spent my life never leaving the house. I spent 13, 15, I can't even remember, just inside.
That's incredibly dreary.
Only time I left was when I realized what I was. And why Mom didn't want me talking with people. Kind of hard to, well, protect someone you love when they're a literal monster. And then Tsalia opens a Coke.
What? She sticks her hand through time and space, and Myra hands her a Coke.
Well, I'm at least glad you left.
Despite sucking his blood. That is a Buzz joke. That is a Buzz joke.
It has been an interesting time getting to know you. All of you.
Nafia actually speaks up.
That was my first guess.
I actually have kind of a similar situation to Vint. I didn't really grow up on the streets, but I still found my way to them anyways. I guess, you know, when you're young and dumb, you don't really think things through. You fall in with the wrong crowd. You get into the trouble that you really shouldn't. I guess, for lack of a better term, was a bandit.
Oh boy.
And, you know, at first it was just very petty stuff. Just stealing to steal, stealing to live. But eventually, all my friends wanted to do more. Hurt more. And I didn't stop them. I just kind of went along with it. And she pulls her knees up into her chest and rests her chin upon them. The way I found myself into that prison is actually because of them. They had the bright idea of robbing an Amican army camp. And when we got caught, they left me behind.
As a means of escape for themselves.
Exactly. We used to talk about how loyal we would be to one another, how we were closer than family. But as things went on, our group just became a little means to an end, just to make more money, more anything.
Remind me to maybe introduce you to Skunk.
Me?
The fuck? What the hell?
You might be able to get something through his thick skull that I can't.
Maybe. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys sooner. It's not exactly a part of myself I'm proud of. Not like Vint.
God damn it.
I don't see a reason in forcing someone to speak.
I mean,
I guess I was just worried of being seen as lesser.
I wouldn't worry too much about being lesser.
so
We have a good feeling that at least half of the people here have murdered someone.
we got a former bandit, a thief who's definitely not abandoning his ways, a self-proclaimed monster, a adventurer turned soldier on the other side of the border, who is since deserted, and a goblin.
What does that make me?
A nice guy who beats people up that are mean.
Winston, that actually brings up a question. Why were you in prison?
Hey, what the fuck?
Well... And he tries to smile. He tries to look away. But his shoulders sag. Amica isn't a good place. Shocker, I know, right? But it used to be when I was a little kid. Before the war. My parents would always tell me stories of heroes and, adventurers who went to save the world or fight dragons.
Oh, shit.
They would tell me of the great adventurers of before, the ones who stopped the Pantheons' war. And then the war started. And everything got bad. Crop harvests would go to the soldiers, leaving us with very little. And then the lands started dying. And The desert grew. With each passing day, everyone just got more and more miserable. My friends were taken off to war, to fight. And my father was killed in an attack. And I always remembered those stories. And I tried to go around and give people hope. To be like a hero in one of those old stories. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter where I went, because there was nothing that I could change. And one day, I got into a fight with Amican soldiers. And I got angry. I got really fucking angry. And I killed one of them. Because they were the ones that was making our land so miserable. They took me down, tied me up, threw me in a cage. And then she got dragged down, got thrown into the cell across from me. And then you guys sprung me out. There were a lot of good people in Amica. A lot of good people that are just struggling to survive. And I wanted to do what I could, but I couldn't do anything. I just want to put on a brave face and be like those heroes.
You're doing something now.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
And you do have something now that you didn't have back then.
What's that?
Aid.
Not AIDS. Aid.
Help. Companions.
Maybe one day we'll be able to be a hero, a group of heroes to everyone in Amica. Just like you guys are to the people in Mirstone.
Hey, Sparky, I have a question.
What's up?
Why have you made Winston a walking death flag?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. He's precious and we need to protect him, and I know full well you're going to kill him.
Well, you have been thinking about who to get rid of.
Shit.
Oh, God. Am I that mean? You guys
Yes.
have to ask yourselves that now.
We don't know yet.
Ah.
We don't know
Exactly.
yet.
Exactly. Live in fear.
Valor will stay to Winston. I mean,
Okay.
to be fair, you are just as much hero of Mirstone as we are.
I mean, I'm only just helping you guys. You're the ones at the front doing everything.
You were at the front with us as well.
I guess. But
Who was it who broke down the original fort door and helped us storm into the camp?
he just looks down, rubs his arm a bit.
Who, along with Vane, decided to come back to our aid. You guys decided upon your own will to turn back and join us, even when we asked you to go. And it was your help specifically why we were able to save those people there.
We couldn't just leave you guys behind. Guess you're right. I don't know. I guess I just want to be as cool as you guys.
Fucking distance my ass.
The Death Flag speaks next on his tragic backstory.
Since
I wasn't-
we are all talking about the deeper parts of ourselves.
Hold on a second, is Fade the Death Flag?
The reason why I lost my eyesight, and the reason why I wear this mask are one and the same. It's a long and complicated story, but one night at camp, I was on guard duty. And given I wasn't exactly happy to be where I was just fucking off. Not doing my duty. And sure, I hated being a soldier, but some of the men I was with, I did like. Some I probably could have called friends. Something snuck past me while I wasn't paying attention. While I was off ditzing about. It attacked us. Rather, it mauled one man after another. Until finally one woke up and screamed. Caught the attention of everyone else. That just made it angry. Everything was a blur after that. Just watching the thing butcher soldier after soldier. And then it struck me. Leapt on me. And I tore my face up. Took my eyes. I don't know why it didn't kill me. Maybe it got distracted by another man. But by that point, I couldn't see, so it's not like I could tell. All I remember was the blinding pain. And the taste of my own blood. I was rightfully blamed for allowing the attack to happen, given I was the only survivor, that I was the one supposed to be on guard duty. So they sent me off to work as a prison guard. I wear this mask as various different things. Sign of shame, a way to remember some of my old friends, a way to cover up the ugly scars, a way to protect everyone else from seeing what's beneath. Never wanted to be a soldier. Honestly, I just wanted to be an adventurer. Oh, like Winston. Going around, exploring places, helping people.
Well, in some capacity now you get that chance.
Yeah, I do. And I am thankful for that. That you have given me this chance at redemption. He motions towards Nafia, and then motions towards Squee. Giving all three of us this chance of redemption.
Alright, we're at that point. What the fuck is Squee's tragic backstory?
Real quick. Fane. There were 2 puns in there. 2
Yeah.
puns. Everything was a blur. Of course everything was a blur at that point. And then also blinding pain.
Tsalia uses Mage Hand to slap Vint.
Yeah.
Just 2 Mage Hands just come up and slap Vint.
One's a dragon claw, the other is just a normal human hand.
Worth it.
Squee is just watching this.
Well, puns are amusing.
Yes, they are. It made the depressing bits a lot less depressing for me.
Honestly, I do kind of appreciate that you guys didn't murder me.
I abhor murder.
Oh, that was Squee talking.
The fact that I have to do it constantly is not something I enjoy.
A lot of people don't like to listen to reason. You were one of the smart ones.
I mean,
God.
yeah, I guess. I don't think that my childhood is really special. Childhood? Childhood's the term, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think that's really anything
We all
special.
pipe up at the same
But-
time.
Thinking about it, you guys are a lot better than my tribe. It's weird trying to be like you guys,
Yeah.
learn what it's like to be like you guys.
I'm with you.
But it did feel kind of good to not kill someone and actually get praise and shinies for helping people.
Where'd you get those earrings?
Squeak goes
Do
silent.
you really want to know?
Never mind.
I think you can assume.
You got it from the pile. I watched you dig through it.
Do you miss anyone?
No, not really.
Do you even know who your parents were?
No, not really. That wasn't really a concept in the tribe.
Fair enough. I mean, the phrase, it takes a village to raise a child, is a phrase for a reason.
Yeah, it was more of a community type thing. You know. Sure, there were others, but the village elders raised us. I wonder how they're doing.
Oh wait, no, we didn't kill them.
Not the ones you killed.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
I think I remember
you were brought
saying,
to the island.
Yeah, I think I remember saying before, but they honestly, the tribe sucked.
You want to kill them all?
I don't know. I think I may.
Can we
I
not?
think I'm gonna think about that.
Can we
If
not?
you have
I
a
might-
definitive answer, you let us know.
If part of me
Fuck it.
wants to show them that life can be better.
Ah, definitely not killing them then.
I mean, kill them if they don't listen.
No, that's a good point.
Now, hold on a moment. There's there is a fine line between spreading information for the good of people and becoming a dictator.
I'm not trying to. What's a dictator?
Then, do you remember the shaman that used to lead your little group?
Oh no, I absolutely don't want to be like that. What I'm trying to
Then-
put across is, I mean, if they're not gonna listen, then they're just gonna keep killing people, and living the same life that you guys pulled me from.
I suppose this is true.
I would like them to listen.
It'd be
Because-
cool if they did.
Maybe, yeah, it would be pretty cool.
We'd have an army of goblins.
Didn't know.
That was paused. That will not be canon.
This game's army of goblins versus my party's army of kobolds. Who wins?
Hmm.
It's getting to be about that time. Do you guys want to keep going?
I would like to at least reach the ruin.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm assuming nothing really big is gonna happen. So us being able to reach the ruin is probably not gonna take that much longer.
Gonna be a lot less ambitious and more pessimistic than all of you and say we at least take watch. And find out what the fuck happens in the middle of the night and then go from there.
So, who is going to take watch for each of the 3 sections?
I'll take first watch with somebody who's gonna help.
Does it?
Thank you.
Let me just ask. Does it really matter who takes what watch when you could just roll randomly?
It's for perception rolls. It's for perception.
Mhm.
I'm gonna need the perception scores.
Okay, so who's taking second watch and who's taking third watch?
Valor will take third watch.
I guess I'll take second, and Azure gets the last.
No.
Azure's
Wait.
watching with Vint.
Yeah, we're splitting into pairs.
Then
You can choose which one of you is going to roll, but if whoever does roll with advantage.
I'm rolling because I have a +7. +7. What about you? Shut the fuck up. I'm the party scout. I'm going to have high perception and investigation. Mm-hmm. Trying to throw.
All right. The watch is peaceful. The sounds of the night calm and soothe both your hearts. Nothing eventful happens.
Yeah, me.
Tsalia, get your perception.
just a normal or with advantage?
You're
Normal,
paired
because
with
you're doing
one of the
this alone.
NPCs.
Do I? 6.
Why didn't you take an NPC?
I mean, we weren't given the option.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
We could just volunteer them ourselves, you freaks of nature.
Oh, whoops.
Oops.
You're woken up kind of suddenly from your very nice dream by Vint. And you honestly can't shake that sleep. So it's harder for you to notice anything, and eventually you even kind of doze off for a moment before you snap back awake, just long enough to wake up Valor. Valor, give me perception.
You've gotten your 6 hours of sleep. Oh my god. Now you just sit there for 2 hours and see all.
Valor wakes up early to take care of animals. He's awake.
Everyone sleeps around you. It's peaceful, quiet, calm.
Attempt to throw Vint in the fire.
The stars above you glimmer and shine. And above, in their midst, you can feel the gentle, calming presence of your goddess. Then, as you sit and you keep watch over your compatriots, you hear a rustling behind you as Nafia sits down beside you.
Ay.
Couldn't really sleep.
Fair enough.
Shit, Nafi has a point of exhaustion.
I thought you were a danger for a second.
Apologies. I didn't want to startle you by being super loud.
Nah,
Didn't want anyone else either.
you're fine. In all honesty, if I was truly startled, I would have been quite a lot louder.
I did mean
Thanks,
what I
Mark.
said. I do appreciate everything you've done for us.
You're welcome. Although in my eyes, I think at least everyone deserves an attempt at a chance.
I hope you're right. It might not be something for us to decide, you know?
Yeah. I believe I am of the opinion you can offer that chance. But you can't make an individual take your hand.
So, who's Skunk?
You motherfucker.
Squeak probably has health.
One of the orphaned kids I helped raise.
You really are just a goody two shoes, aren't you?
I couldn't just leave them.
No,
They're in.
I understand. I think that's one of your best aspects.
Thank you.
I'm sure Fane and Winston would agree with this, but being around you guys makes us want to be better. Well, not Vin. Vince. A delightful asshole, but an asshole nonetheless.
He's not as much as an asshole as he could have been.
Oh, definitely. But
He has.
I don't know. I see faint flickers of my old friends in him.
Oh boy. That is not a good comparison.
I know
I have.
he's not one who wants to change himself. He doesn't really look for redemption or anything like that.
Valor kind of takes a moment to pause and thinks back to a certain someone that is with Vint a lot and says, I think, from what I know, there is a little bit more to him that might distance him a little bit from your other friends.
Maybe.
But they're not my secrets to speak on.
Maybe. Maybe not. I really hope he is better.
Take it from me. He might be a thieving asshole sometimes.
But he's our thieving asshole.
But he does not seem like the type to just abandon those he's with.
I guess.
Trust me on that one.
I can't trust him, but I know I can trust you. Thanks.
If it-
Valor.
You're welcome. Also, and Valor kind of looks at Vint to make sure that Vint is definitely asleep.
Am I waking up yet?
No.
Damn.
I turn back to Nafia. The reason I don't want Vint to meet Skunk, but possibly you. Skunk has, let's say, also fallen in with the thieving crowd of Dawnbreak. And I can't get that boy to stop stealing out of people's pockets for 5 minutes.
Well, you said he was an orphan, right?
He is. He was orphaned with 5 other kids.
Could just be acting out.
He is in his early 20s.
Whatever caused him to be an orphan, I can't imagine it was very fun. I'm sure you'll get through to him.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna go back and try to sleep.
Alright. If you can't sleep, I'll still be here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate getting to talk to you like this.
Me as well. It is nice to have these moments of calm.
She nods and heads back to tuck into her sleeping bag. The night passes, and the morning rises. It's a bright and warm day. There's a gentle breeze flowing through your camp. Weather is clear.
I wake everybody up.
I'm back. What you talked about me?
Yes, we were talking about how we're gonna kill you.
Wait, when did you leave?
The fucking shortly at just after you looked at me and made sure I was asleep.
You don't actually know what I said.
Perfect.
Buzz wants to know, damn it. Because I had a phone call. I need to know if I want to know if I should emotionally care about you or not.
Oh, by the way, Azure. It's not the best sleep you've had,
You all
but
suck.
you do
I'll
sleep
tell you.
without a nightmare.
Ooh, double coffee.
Buzz.
Yes.
Valor had basically looked at Vint to make sure that Vint wouldn't hear this, that he was still asleep, and then turned to Nafia and basically said that the reason that he wants Nafia to possibly meet Skunk and not Vint is because Skunk is the one of the 6 orphan kids that ended up turning to a life of thievery in the Dawnbreak streets.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I heard that.
Yes.
That was it.
Yes, that was it. It's Valor thinks
so it was just Nafia's response that I didn't hear.
Yes.
She had one. Okay.
Nafia basically said he's probably just acting out. You'll get through him to him eventually.
You know what? No, I can't ask the question of what side, because you can't tell me. Because that might influence my decisions.
Do I know what? Wait, what do you mean, what side?
Like, what side? East, north, south, west?
Would I know that? I would know that.
Yeah, you would know that. You wouldn't tell me, though. Don't tell me. It will influence my decisions.
DM it to me,
I've come
Sparky.
this... You can just fucking say what side.
Okay.
Like, if you want to pick a side, you can pick a side, I'm pretty sure. Unless Sparky
I just
wants to be
spitballed it
very
randomly.
particular.
I don't
Okay,
even.
yeah.
I think. Oh God, what side were you?
I
believe you were.
Yeah, Valor would know, and I've already said it in game. I'm pretty sure. Like, as Vint, I worked on the north side and dabbled in the east and west.
Okay.
I have made exclusively enemies in the east side underworld, effectively. So if that's where Skunk is from, we probably hate each other.
I love that. It's just like, we probably hate each other. Alright. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the morning before you head out?
Piss. No, I don't think so.
The journey is quiet, and soon, around a little after noon, the old structure of an aging fort comes into view.
Oh boy.
And that is where we will end this session.